All right, cool. We are out here. Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday night. Time to play SoulCalibur 6, the game that you can actually block in, regardless of what people on Twitter try to tell you. Yeah, we're out here. I have my good friends JJJ and Konmai.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, man.
You did it.
I was already messing up at my work like today, and the kids were. Konmai. They were already kind of messing up. It was like, damn, I must be tired.
Bigpapachunk.
Bigpapachunk.
Wait. Okay, not that I hate the accent, but where'd it come from?
Oh, it's so funny, dude.
All right.
Shit.
Well, before I make more mistakes, so we're out here. We got our Matcherino going. Again, if you don't know anything about Matcherino, now I'm gonna tell you. Exclamation Matcherino brings up the link in my Twitch chat. You can click on the link there that you see, go to the website. You can create it or sign into your Matcherino account. Once you've done so, you can click the light blue claim code button and it adds a free 25 cents into the prize pot for tonight. Costs you absolutely nothing. All you gotta do is click a button. It's super easy to do, and all of it goes towards our top 3 players for the night. If you're also feeling generous, you can click the orange contribute button, which allows you to donate a custom amount from your wallet if you are feeling generous and want to do so. Again, because it all goes towards the players. So if you want to help support them and make them fight a little sweatier for a little bit extra cash, feel free to do so. Totally up to you. Shouts out to Palm Trees for already putting 5 in there, and everyone who's already used some of these codes. Very much appreciated. Thank you. All right. So, how are our days been so far, besides mine being weird?
Wait, yours was weird?
Yeah, call my mind. It's been weird.
What? Watching a VTuber that talks like a little baby have a weird spider finger shit?
I mean, I'm kind of used to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I know at this point I'm in the minority, but boy, I find VTubing to be really weird.
It's pretty strange. It's almost as strange as playing SoulCalibur 6.
I don't get the idea behind it.
You don't get it? Oh,
No.
okay. This one's easy. There's guys who are really thirsty.
So it's that?
And girls do
Yeah.
not want to have to get and expose themselves because people are fucking awful on the internet. So what better way to do that than just to be an anime profile picture?
You know what? It's kind of crazy that I never thought about it like that. But that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's
That's
just honestly, it's easier on both ends.
doing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she had a
Yeah.
she did have a VTuber avatar.
No,
for
she's a
while.
VTuber like straight up right now. Yeah. No.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah,
trust
she
me.
did hard commit. I forgot.
It's if you really think about it, it just makes a lot of sense because those bases, all they're gonna do is just comment on your appearance. Also, like, man, the whole
It's a nice
like
security precaution, yeah.
security plus on top of it, man, like if you have to doll up for every stream, that sucks, dude. Because it's like streaming is really not something that I even think about wanting to get up and prepare for, you know? Because that's what dudes do. Dudes just roll up and they're like, you know, they just look like whatever, right? And they call it good. But yeah, on that end, because it's weird. How to describe this? So the meta of how streaming works, right, is that no matter how, I guess, detached from the actual streamer it is, the barrier of judgment is usually from like the top down. So if there's like if the meta's titty streamers, then guess what? You get judged on that particular spectrum, and so then all you get is just weird
Man,
shit.
I wish I was
back
an
to back.
eyebrows streamer.
Eyebrow
Don't
stream.
really have
I
to
mean,
go
you could be a beard
far down
streamer
at
and
all.
totally get away with it.
I guess at that point I don't really get the idea of watching it then.
Oh, it's just it's like some people will just watch for parasocial reasons, because most people don't watch streams nowadays.
Yeah, but if
to
that's
watch
the case,
good
then wouldn't
gameplay.
you go to a stream that has a person on it rather than an avatar?
Nah, because
Depends on what you're into.
it's like a character. It's like a puppet show. It just kind of works. I don't know.
Yeah,
'Cause they
there's not a
also
lot of
get-
people who watch puppet shows though, right?
They do now. That's what VTubing is, fundamentally speaking. You know?
Yeah, I guess I just don't know the connection between I feel like the argument was like, well, you know how puppet shows are really popular, and now this is the internet version. I'm like, I don't really think the puppet shows are really all that popular.
No, they're not.
Maybe
It's
they
just
were.
that,
I don't know.
also, if you think about it, if you're able to be a caricature or a character of some sort, you're able to kind of roleplay your way into funny situations. And
No, sure. Again, when you're talking about streaming it, I get then I understand what you're talking about now. But the viewership is confuses me.
oh yeah, why would any viewer sign up for that? I don't know. Oh, I do know. It's just like watching it's like watching an anime, except the anime is about a game that you actually play. Or something you have experience with, so it's kind of funny to see that character interact with it. And to their credit, I think when VTubers play games, since they ham it up so much, it's kind of like this idealized version of hanging out with the boys. Like if you played Minecraft as excited as they did, you'd be like, Minecraft fucking rocks. And that sort of applies to everything. Realistically, so I was like, yeah, I don't know. It's just there's a lot of interesting layers to it all. But yeah, it's just taken over. It's kind of the zeitgeist right now. So
there's also the hype of
last.
just being able to have a customizable avatar that you can make basically into whatever you want and express yourself that way. There's a lot of that, and that's appealing for several different reasons to a variety of people.
It's just like it's a two-way street thing where for the creator, it's actually not. It's something that alleviates the stress of being a creator in some respects, and then the consumer is just like, oh, anime girl. That's pretty much it. And then there's also, I've seen the opposite. I used to work with a friend, or not friend, like a coworker that was really into like dude VTubers, and yeah, I was just like, oh, they dig this shit. It's just how it is. It doesn't make sense to me as far as how excited they get with interacting with this person, but I get it from the perspective of like, oh, if this was, I don't know, if that was JJJ saying that to me, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I get it.
You shouldn't let me persuade you to that degree. I'm trying to think, what's a thing that I've told you I've been into and you thought was weird or already knew about it and didn't like it?
I don't think I've really... I can't think of anything specifically that's like, oh man, I can't believe Jay's into that.
It's gotta be something.
Amy?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you don't like Amy.
that's all I got. Other than that, I mean, like, Mahjong doesn't strike me as like, oh my god, who would play Mahjong? It's like, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at how popular Mahjong has been getting in the States over the last few years.
I would imagine Mahjong Souls has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, in the pandemic, just like a lot of other games, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I started playing Mahjong on something called Tenho, which at the time had no English translation whatsoever.
Is that
and
like
so my
the
friend
phone
just
app?
told me exactly which buttons I needed to press in order to get into a game, but that's really all that I knew how to do.
I deadass saw an advertisement for that on Duolingo of all things.
Yeah.
And the pitch for it was, this will help seniors keep their minds together. It's like an Alzheimer's
Anti-aging thing.
Yeah. I was like, I was like, it's a really strange way to market this to me, who like doesn't seem to fit this profile at all. But I guess I'm getting old, huh?
Of history retold.
So I would say, Amy. That sounds like that sounds like exactly what Raphael would say. He only speaks in like Amy. He'll be like, what was that one like indie game that's coming out where you could just bow all the time?
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, definitely that. Shout out to Assassin's Creed assassinating Elon Musk.
The second you said video game, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
You saw that Twitter exchange, right? That was so funny.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was genuinely.
But it's also insane that
dunked
Elon
on
Musk
Grubs.
was pretending to be good at games.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Like, boy, that is a disturbing mentality to have.
Yeah. I still remember when I watched, not because like the Path of Exile one was the big smoking gun, but when I watched his Diablo gameplay, I'm like, there's literally no fucking way he's playing this way.
No.
Which
because like makes sense, right? Like, why would somebody in his position play video game? Like, how would he have the time? He's doing all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And now apparently he wants people to think that he's also really good at games too. It's crazy to me.
Yeah. I wish he would enter bracket. That'd be really great.
Yeah, he'd probably win if you do that.
Elon Musk enters WNFSC 6. We're all just fucking confused. Where's our players, by the way? Are they alive?
I don't know. Apparently, everyone I'm trying to call up to stream is MIA.
What do you mean you're
half of
MIA?
them.
You're all banned.
Yeah, we do apologize to the stream. We're not vamping, like, we're not this in love with our own voices. We just know that the stream has to have something going on while we're waiting. Some of the people that we're looking at in the bracket, I appreciate the fact that Rikuto is back. Charlie Toxic versus Blizzum Elite, that's kind of funny, like an Aswamir.
That's gonna be so goofy, but
And the top of this bracket is stacked to hell. Ruber, Lucian, Incendiate, Charlie, Rikuto. That's the top half of the bracket. That's crazy.
Yeah. Actually, now I think about it, maybe it's because Texas Showdown's this weekend, so you gotta stay a little warm.
Yeah. I'm also noticing, speaking of Texas Showdown, I get the impression that NovaMage is going to be there because NovaMage is apparently in here as well.
Yeah. That'd be
I
exciting.
haven't seen him in quite some time.
The good old AABB guard break 2B. That's like what I've done. I remember him doing that setup like all the time where it's like, okay, he's going to get him to guard break, and then he's going to do that string, and it's just going to work.
He played Amy.
He's going to play Amy? Does he have one?
I thought it'd be cool if he did. I mean, he is somebody who has done that.
Oh, he does? He has an Amy?
Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah, to a certain degree, yeah, sure.
Huh. I hope so. We'll see. Maybe he's seen the light. Alright, Dulaman versus NovaMage. Oh, Dulaman's still on the nasty, huh? Okay.
Wow, deciding to go with Astaroth against 2B. I've heard this matchup is abysmal. That being said, Dulaman does have experience with it in regards to YoRHa.
I would imagine it can't be... like... Oh yeah, I guess you can't really block punish her that much.
Well, that's not even necessarily the problem, because that's kind of Astaroth's problem with every matchup. It's just the fact that armor doesn't mean anything to 2B.
Yeah, that's true.
He has strings everywhere, and basically just gets to go ham all the time. It's not necessarily as intuitive to me personally as to why Astaroth versus Raphael, for example, is ridiculously bad. That was my least favorite matchup to play ever. But Klob has told me that 2B is also an impossible matchup for Astaroth, and if Klob is going to talk to me about anything Astaroth related, I just tend to believe him.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like Metal Jesus telling you that something might be up with this robot
I don't need
chick.
to disagree with somebody like that.
Yeah.
If I'm going to get irritated with people who don't play Amy telling me what they think about the Amy matchup, I think it would be unfair for me to, disagree with the Astaroth player.
Yeah, like literally the best Astaroth player. Oh, nice duck.
Yeah, it was good duck. I kind of wish the punish was a little bit better, but
Okay, trying to go for the boot there. Oh, interesting.
Are we going to be seeing 35,000 reversal edges? I guess that's one way that Astaroth can start trying to play this matchup, and it's just trying to use reversal edge, which is already to be pretty weak to something like that.
Maybe really good.
Obviously, if you get like the connection off of the reversal edge, boy, that's a lot of damage for Astaroth.
And on this map, it's kind of good. From mid-screen, you can press B and call it good.
Yep.
Right?
Of course, then you get hit by 2BK, and that's kind of like the worst one to get hit by.
That's true.
Man, Dulaman trying to play this as patiently as possible. He doesn't fall for the tech trap, which is good.
Ooh. Oh,
wow,
it doesn't double in.
Oh, that stinks. He didn't continue the duck, and he gets a 1K. What a spaghetti ending to that round.
Nani? Alright,
Cancel. He's trying to catch the reversal edges. Ends up catching one there. NovaMage already pre-adapting to the potential big weakness that 2B players always have to worry about.
Oh, almost gets ring out.
Yeah, the defensive game plan only works if you're in the lead. I don't really know if it's. I don't really know if Dulaman can stay defensive when he's only been hit, and that's the only thing that's happened so far in the round.
Alright, round start 3B. Looking interesting. Nice whip
Good
punish.
Yeah, NovaMage really overextending. Wonder why. Has the potential ring positioning here, and the stance is not going to work. Gets the fantastic punish on that as well. Wow, I would not have expected the 2-2B to work out that way. Well, okay. Okay, that's not even a run counter. He just got hit by that.
Maybe Parsec is being unkind to this man.
Maybe.
Oh, that's sick.
Somebody, like I said, Dulaman definitely having 2B experience due to YoRHa, and potentially others I'm unaware of. Yeah, no way you're going to get a punish there, just decides to back off. 2B Soul Charge, one of the least interactive things in the whole game. Gets another fantastic duck, 6-6 to beat the mash, and how are we going to try and end this? He still has a bar, he can do all kinds of stuff, he decides to challenge the post-GI. Okay. Yeah, it's going to go into it. Dulaman, best to not change up your game plan too much. Okay, activate Soul Charge, but 2B is still going to be the one with the initiative because of all of this. Good punish. Is -16 if you don't hold it.
Yeah, 6-6B, I think it's right on the dot.
Yep.
Alright, NovaMage, thinking about it, maybe he's like, maybe I should play Amy.
Yeah, what a fantastic choice when Amy is a secondary viewer, is going to Astaroth. Yuck.
Alright,
Well,
Trace
running
B.
into these 3Bs. NovaMage is having a tough time knowing the timings here. Yeah, another fantastic challenge. Dulaman feels very prepared here.
Oh. It's got something
That's
crazy
going to happen
there.
with a lot of strings. Makes sense.
Overbreed into K. See?
NovaMage is getting a little bit of hay out of the stance pressure, but not necessarily getting like their run of the show like you typically see from 2B stance stuff.
Okay, tries to challenge
second time
there.
has not gone with the has continuously tried to challenge the string and catches yet again. I guess that beats every option short of the B, which is basically like an uppercut that puts her at -16 anyway.
Is it faster than K?
Oh.
Because like I think K is the
believe
fastest
so.
option she has. So.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. K obviously having the problem with being high. B doesn't have that problem. So yeah, you might be right.
Oh,
Okay.
nice duck.
I think that just about does it. I can't
Yeah, I
remember
think
how
it's
much
dead.
2B CE does.
I think it's straight like that amount. Yeah.
Just
No combo, so it doesn't get scaled down.
yeah.
Until our day of reckoning comes.
Don't worry, Gato, Mr. Roboto.
Astaroth has a bar. Dulaman, I've talked in the past, not entirely comfortable with using Astaroth's Soul Charge just yet, which is frankly kind of a surprising thing.
Yeah. Just press 6B and let's go!
The options are relatively straightforward. But yeah, it just doesn't really use their meter all that much, which is definitely a big weakness for a new Astaroth player.
Speaking of
Oh, that's
meter.
gonna not hit. Yeah, gets the punish, okay.
Nice block!
Wow, tried to go for a crouch grab, I think, and it just didn't come out.
He tried to be cute too.
Yeah.
With the timings, gets hit out. Oh,
That's
3B?
it. No, wait, 6-6B could have killed! Oh, come on, man. Am I wrong? 6-6B definitely killed there, right?
I want to say so.
What a shame. Alright,
All right,
well,
well,
both players spent bar in an uninspiring way in the last round. Wow, that 4-4B choice was crazy. NovaMage just decided to, like, kind of slow down the match as well.
Immediately gets picked up and scooped.
Well, that's what happens when you try to slow down against Astaroth. It's a tempting thing when Astaroth players just kind of stand there and there's, like, you're kind of worried about trying to, like, do counter hit stuff. And then so you're just like, okay, fine, I'll just like stay around and like I won't press anything. And he's like, okay, well now I got the grab. This is what I wanted in the first place.
2K didn't kill, but the 2-way will.
Yeah. 2 bars to 1, but again, okay. If Dulaman's only going to be using meter in this way, then the meter advantage is really not all that important.
Yeah. I wonder if he's just gonna use it as a get off me tool, then maybe that's it.
Yeah, but you can't use that against 2B because 2B has like farther range stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
here we
think it's
go.
all-
This is where this grab actually works out because then you have the stage positioning, forcing NovaMage to get in here with the Soul Charge activation.
Nice.
The 3B.
Kill.
Okay, wow.
Oh.
A very solid 2-0 from Dulaman in a matchup that I was under the impression NovaMage was actually quite familiar with.
Yeah, no, Dulaman really knew the ins and outs, especially against Aerial Leap. Good shit, this Dulaman. How many points did that acquire? I'm kind of curious. Ah. JVD bet his wife and kids on NovaMage and lost.
Well,
Wait, no, opposite. So JVD bet
he now has
on
2
Dulaman.
sets of
Nice.
kids.
You know, yeah.
He has 2 kids now. They acquired more children. Alright, Vocal Evolution versus Incendiate. Big Arson, also known as top low lane player.
That's how you're supposed to say it.
Yeah, Incendiate. Now, it was really cool to hang out with him a little bit at Arc World Tour to see
You think so,
him
huh?
be top player in another game. But also playing a character that I think... It's weird, because like the vibe I get from from Lil Wayne is that he does some fucked up shit, as most characters can do in Grand Blue, but he's definitely not like near the A or the S tier characters in that game. But it was really cool.
I always just liked the reaction he got from the SoulCalibur community, so he decided to just go with a lower tier character so he didn't have to deal with that kind of hate anymore.
From what I heard from him, is that Lil Wayne's a little bit easier to play. I was surprised he wasn't a fairy player, to be honest with you. That character was, has whips.
He's not into that. He's not into that.
Yeah, it's not all Madami Mommy energy. I get it.
Yeah,
but
armpits don't do it.
Armpits don't do it. Yeah. I mean, if you want tall Dami Mommy energy from that game anyway, you need to play Versusia, which is like if Ivy and Aswell had a kid, you would have that character. It's pretty fucked up. But Vocal, of course, playing probably Amy, unless he's defected to
It's
another.
surprising if he decided to go with something else.
I mean, maybe he goes back to Keelik one day, you know?
I find that when he plays Keelik, it's normally to be wacky and silly. I don't get the impression it's something that you do when you're trying to beat Incendiate.
Yeah, that's true. See, other matches we're going to have RuberBeefMan versus the return of YoRHa. Haven't seen him in a hot minute.
YoRHa, another person that I had played on Ranked earlier today.
Nice. How did he fare? What did you feel? What was your vibe?
Playing Haomaru is funny. I'm playing so much Haomaru lately.
Yeah.
It's a shame that I'm really bad with him, but it is funny to see people not being able to deal with just like the very beginnings of Haomaru counterplay.
Like what kind of stuff? You mean like just generic
backing
warriors
up
focus?
and doing 6B, and the person has just no idea how to deal with it. It's like the very beginnings of stuff like that, and 2-2A and such.
Yeah, I mean 2-2A is kind of good. I don't know. I feel like you have a lot of options out of that.
Yeah, they're all unsafe.
That's true.
Difficult for me to... Although I understand that it's a good move, and it is probably his best move for handling that kind of situation, it's always difficult for me to respect a horizontal high that heavily.
Welcome to the stage of
you really get blown up for throwing something like that out.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know why I don't really think about ducking it either. For some
Well, forget
reason.
about ducking it, just tech crouch it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Me as I cry, as I usually don't play a character that has a good tech crouch. Although
if you just like never want to use full crouch 3B, then maybe tech crouching it is.
That move doesn't tech crouch. That's what's so funny. It actually has like no TC.
Right, but I mean to say that like you're starting in crouch, right?
Yeah, you're starting in crouch, but
So
any
you just,
active
like,
part
you
of it
see
is
the-
not
You
TC.
see the high, and then you get like a full launch, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That being said, you do have to kind of like leave yourself stationary in order to pull something like that off.
Yeah. Wonder what Incendiate's gonna play.
My
Girl?
guess is Ivy, Wouldn't be surprised if I was wrong.
Oh.
Xianghua, Amy.
Okay.
Xianghua.
Yeah, that's
Tired
also
of
not
playing low
surprising. Geralt's really the only super surprise, as I think, and I believe Incendiate agrees with me that Geralt versus Amy is one of Amy's best matchups. It's one of the more one-sided matchups in the whole game. X nowadays does perfectly fine against Amy, and Ivy does as well. Certainly picked the right character for the stage they ended up getting.
Yeah.
So there's that. This matchup used to be pretty rough for Xianghua, not so much anymore. Incendiate certainly has a lot of experience playing a variety of Amy players, but he, along with a handful of other people, have said, just because you're playing against one type of Amy player doesn't necessarily mean you know how to deal with the next Amy player. It's a very radically different thing each time.
I think he's going to be prepared for like Vocal's propensity to use 1B as the can opener, though.
See? Yep, the Super Tech Crouch will deal with the 3A. 4A is a good substitution for something like that. Sending it right off the bat, knowing exactly which timings to use for the lethal hits.
Oh,
Ooh,
double
6B is
wall?
100% not the way to go there. Okay, he gets a bit of a punish, but yeah, the wall rising punish, if you're not getting a rose, play.
I see what
He's already with a bar, too.
Also AAB check and Trace B. Only gets run up on.
Oh man, really committed to that duck.
Yeah, stuck with it forever. Nice. Auto GI gets the 3B. Wall
Fantastic
slap.
catch on that wall, that back turn B plus K. I really like that a lot.
Yeah.
Gets one rose.
One rules the rule of
Gets
two
two
roses.
roses.
Two roses. Ah.
We'll crouch A plus B. We'll crouch 2A plus B from Amy, the two hitter that ends in the rose that combos if it's counter hit. I think it's a fantastic way of getting roses against somebody who knows how to play against Amy. It is immediately bad when the person doesn't know how to play against Amy, and the better you are against Amy, the better the move is. Wow, tech back 6A from Incendiate. This guy doesn't give a good goddamn.
Nice 9B. Attack the legs. Good interruption.
In the 4A, yep.
Ooh.
Once you have red roses, you can try to lame Xianghua out. She, one of the biggest problems that she has, just barely in time.
Yeah.
Oh man, are we gonna get this? You're not dead to CE yet.
Uh-oh.
Now you are.
Now you are. Oh!
Decides
Surprise
to spend
for
bar
2-2.
that way. Interesting.
The strings? Oh,
6A,
nice.
good choice to beat that Super Tech Crouch. 3A will lose, but 6A will not. Yeah, like I was saying, one of the things that is good for Amy in this situation is that 4A on hit, even though it's -4 due to the pushback, even with the -4, Xianghua not exactly the best character in the game with regards to trying to continue to challenge Amy, trying to get out there. Yeah, I mean, this is basically over at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, except there was a turnaround.
No, it was a reset. It was a reset.
That's one thing that Amy can potentially lean on. It's just the fact that post 4AA on hit, Incendiate would need to, in order to catch the movement, challenge with a button that is not necessarily guaranteed, in the sense that even though Amy is -4 on hit, you can potentially mash her out of things like 6XB and 3A, stuff like that.
As you say. That's pretty insightful, actually.
No.
I played this matchup a lot.
See what he can do differently here.
I can't remember the last time Incendiate beat me with Xianghua. It's been quite a long time since I've played any competitive games at all, so... Oh wow, it actually ducked into the AMS A plus B. I was not expecting that. Alright, 3 roses. Dude, this always happens with Lucian, where he gets annihilated in the first game, and then, like, in the second game, he gets roses in, like, somewhere between 2 and 4 milliseconds.
Yeah.
And then, like, this happens.
Yeah, and just bodies his opponent. It's crazy.
Alright, well, you have a bar, you have all 4 red roses. I can't wait to see how Incendiate gets himself out of this hole. And this is typically when I would say that the way to go is to play a little bit conservatively as Amy, as you now have better damage than Xianghua, and better counter hit tools, and better keep out. Now, you do not have better wall hits, and if Lucian is matching on these wall hits, which was kind of the reason why he lost the last round of the previous game, then I can see that being a very, very bad news. Yo, 2-2B on whiff into 6-6B plus K. Well, that's not gonna do it, yeah.
Nice. Getting them toes out.
Amy, while rising K, minus 16 on block. Matching again, Lucian is just not respecting these strings. It's really getting him in a lot. Again, he's just not respecting these strings, dude. Incendiate definitely picking up on
There's
that.
another string.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think the tail of the tape here is if Lucian ends up losing this, it's because he didn't respect stuff at the wall and he didn't respect strings.
Alright, there we go. Getting a nice hit there. Soul attack. Goes for the low.
Wow,
Gets
it actually can. Man, Incendiate has not played this in a while. That's some Amy 101 stuff. Good sidestep. Oh, very scary. That could have been a huge wall combo.
He's thinking about the Vasaraga matchup right now.
Yeah, I know what that means.
The fairy matchup. Oh, it goes for a reset. Interesting.
Well, yeah, it's because he can't confirm 2-2B on hit.
Okay. Oh, almost there. Gets counter hit. Nice. Gets a single away there.
Challenging there. Okay, if I'm Incendiate, I'm thinking like, wow, he's even still challenging in places like that. That's gonna make trying to like win this last round significantly easier.
Yeah, now he's stringing it up. Okay, forces a soul charge.
Man, Incendiate much more about Amy or about Xianghua's soul charge.
Woo!
What's he gonna do with it? Nice catch.
Nice.
Very,
that was pretty
good.
clean.
Yeah, and that's gonna do it. Yeah.
Is
Fantastic job. Fantastic.
Post RI.
Oh.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
wait,
boy.
never mind. He didn't GI anything. I'm so stupid. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was tripping.
Incendiate, very good job at the adaptation. A lot more use, more liberal with the meter usage in certain spots, which I feel is kind of like a new thing for a Xianghua player.
Yeah.
And definitely overall, Lucian having a tough time, even when everything's going. Like, this is what I mean. Like, you still have to be a little bit conservative with playing against Xianghua, as she can compete with Amy in terms of speed and everything. The idea is to try and wait for your moment so that you can get things like AAA on counter hit, 6-6B on counter hit, and then keeping up with the damage coupled with 4 AAs that just space the opponent out. It can be very difficult for Xianghua to keep up. That I think is the overall best way to handle that matchup.
See if he employs it next time, I guess. Alright, let's see. What else do we got? Who's coming up next on the good old WNF meat grinder?
Blizzum versus Rikuto.
Blizzum versus Rikuto. I haven't seen Blizzum play in a hot minute, but he's definitely on the wilder spectrum of Asballs.
Yeah.
Like, I will cut out of... Like, he just will not stay in the weapon he's in, just for funsies. And, we'll see if that works. It's kind of a weird thing to do against, I think, Astaroth, because you kind of need to not confuse your opponent. You just have to make your opponent feel like they're not allowed to do anything. So you keep up the pace with just basically staying in Axe forever and being like, okay, well, you're going to throw me, but I'm always going to be ducking, and you're going to get launched for this every single time. And then you're going to go into mix and just kind of keep rinsing and repeating that structure, and then occasionally going into sword to be like, okay, stop trying to tempo me out or whatever. Spear, I feel like, is quite good in the matchup though, because if you're willing to just sit there and duck in front of them all day, you can tend to outspeed all the buttons that they would use to get you out of crouch really quickly. But if you're switching weapons willy-nilly, not as good, because it just doesn't really grant you anything. Unless you're like really ahead and you need like a random 1A, I guess, to call it good. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. See if his proclivities precede him. And of course, Rikuto is just solid, so yeah, at least in terms of, I would say most Astaroths would be considered he's just gonna sit there and poke you, and then once he kind of feels that you're freezing up, he'll start going in and start running we're playing a little bit of gambling. We'll see. Here we go. Interesting stage. This is good for 2TP from Aswell's side. Right now he's showing a little bit defensive. Oh,
okay. Really committed to that duck, huh?
Yeah, he really wanted to live that lifestyle. Speaking of which, there it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, it would have worked had he actually had the sword already.
Yeah. Goes for throw.
I like using throws when you're in sword as well. I think people should do that more often.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, doesn't have the, I guess, the preemptive mashing to make that a combo, but it'll be good enough. Weaponless, but is throwing right now. Quite literally. Goes for RE and explodes.
The vintage Aswell RE when the Aswell does not have a weapon. A better match made in heaven, I don't know it.
Yeah. Oh, catches him.
Jumping is very much not the way to deal with Astaroth command grabs. I'm afraid that does not actually work.
Yeah. Okay, gets this throw though.
Rikuto with the bar. Ooh, no duck on the Fullcraft 3A.
Alright, here it comes. Let's see what your option is after Muscle Busted though. This tells a lot about an Aswell player. Okay, goes for 2A. That's pretty conservative.
With the fact that Astaroth techs back much farther away than normal, I wouldn't be surprised if that's just kind of what you have to do as Aswell. You can't do the traditional Oki that you normally do.
Yeah, well, you don't really do anything real. Like, there's kind of two states of this. You can, if you have a lot of offensive pressure, you can kind of try to pull the Charlie Tragedy of War engage, but that's really cheesy. But usually, like, something like 2-2-B is pretty okay. Okay, goes for the pickup. That's a thing. That is actually a thing.
He'll do a lot of damage, but the fact that he has spent 2 bars on what will potentially be his first round win, it's going to be tough to keep that up.
Yeah.
That does not look like it's worth it.
It really isn't. You kind of have to win the round with it, to be honest with you. Yeah. But it is cool. I'm glad he tried to... Okay, he went for AP plus K, so I think he's actually weaponless right now. Yep, there it is. Tries to pulls an I-18 sword out, and he's going to get thrown.
Does not catch the tech trap.
AB. Okay, goes for the low. Good choice there.
Minus 14 into a GI. Against Astaroth, I guess it's kind of okay.
Okay, gets the spear. Hey, goes for the, I like it. Goes for the mean low. Okay, trying to check with 6B. It does it 3 times.
If at first you don't succeed,
try again.
Is jump back A and B, like, are those actually meme moves?
Yes, they're like minus, I think, like 18, both of them.
Yeah, but I mean, it is like an unseeable mix, right?
Yeah, but the B version is like, it's really slow. There's real kind of like no benefit.
Yeah, the idea is that you're not supposed to be doing it in neutral. You're supposed to have some level of a read that the opponent wants to try and, like, stay. Like, we see that all the time, for instance, with, like, sync-free jump kicks. You know what I mean? Like, it's still a perfectly reasonable option, I think. Just has to be contextualized.
It's the reason why I don't like it is okay. So the jump itself is what the mix-up is being derived from, but the mix-up between the two options is kind of a non-problem because you can react to both. You can definitely react to the B coming out. The A is usually like just there because I think the A is the most successful because one, it's really big, but 2, it's also unexpected. But yeah, between the A and the B, it's like I've never seen 7B do anything. I've only seen Blue use it once, and only he landed it. That's kind of how bad it is. But like the backward jump in general, I think is really what makes it a winner because they're like, huh? He has this move? Question mark. Okay, yeah, I respect it. Using a card against armor is definitely the way to go there. Tons of hits and very fast startup, relatively speaking.
Blizzum has found his weapon of choice, so to speak, in this matchup. It seems like he gets the most hay out of Spear. It might be better to play within that a little bit more often.
Ooh, tries to go for counter hit there, but Rikuto smartly being ahead with armor. Okay, yeah. He went for K.
After all that, huh?
That's actually kind of smart because you don't like show your weapon in a way. BA. Nice, gets a head shoulder.
He kind of moved himself into the most disadvantageous situation possible.
Yeah.
Ended up resulting in that situation at the end. Good.
Nice punish. Yep, that's what you gotta do. Okay, 1B, I like that. I actually like that way more than 1A, and I definitely like it as a setup for potentially getting 3B later. Okay, lots of headbutts. Double headbutt.
Oh, that is very bad.
Ooh, and the panic already. Ooh, yeah.
That's what happens when you don't have a weapon.
See what he's gonna pull out. Beyblade? Yeah. Turns it into attack throw. Doubles it up. Ooh.
If you're not right about Astaroth grabs, you're gonna have a bad time. He keeps waking up with buttons in these situations, and Rikuto is just doing force blocks over and over again.
Oh no,
boy.
he tried.
We saw 2 Aswell soul charges, both of them got knocked out. They were both soul attacks in disadvantageous positions, but yeah.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, you can just press regular soul charge in that spot. I think Aswell soul attack can honestly be pretty good, but you do have to find specific spacings for that to work. It's very much not something that you can just throw out when the opponent's right next to you.
Yeah. Especially when your opponent probably is used to playing against players who are just like, oh, I'm panic soul charging here, and you're just like, yeah.
Well, I'm sure they've played quite a handful of times already.
Yeah, that's true.
Kudo's definitely played a lot of ranked.
He is one of the ranked fiends. Yeah, it's interesting. I like some of Blizzum's ideas, mostly in the use of 6A plus B being surprisingly like I'm like okay, yeah, I can see this in this matchup being pretty functional. But yeah, most of the offense was kind of. It's weird. It's weird. You watch Charlie and it's like she makes it look easy, and then when you see an Aswell who can't really keep it up to the same pace, you're just like, oh, this character doesn't seem like they're that good. All right, who's coming up next? Who's coming? I'm squinting. It's okay. You don't have to tell me, Chunk. Eventually, you'll write it in the chat, and I'll be like,
Papa-cha-chunk.
Papa-cha-chunk. Speaking of Papa-cha-chunk, put some Papa-cha-chunk change inside of the Matcherino by clicking on the contribute button, and yeah, going from there. That's really just add those codes, bro. All right, Infectious versus Gold YoRHa. The Ivy versus possibly 2B, but maybe Tira.
2B
Probably
Tira.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who's better at that.
Yeah,
Can
I feel like
2B actually deal with 6/6A hold on whiff? I assume she cannot. Well, she can like do machine gun, I guess, but that's not really...
I think 4/4B preemptively is okay at it. It's not great, but I think its use is that you can do something like, so say if you're in the dead zone and even if they block it, you have AGS in and you can do something. Or you can space it out to where I think you could be outside of range of 6/6A hold and still get a 4/4B. I think that's also a possibility. And of course, yeah, angler stance guns. And just in general, I think the ability to just turn opportunities into like you get a combo and then you immediately AGS so that you're not playing the game of, oh, I need to get into the dead zone. Just like you're always interface regardless. It's not too terrible either. As far as Tira, I mean, you just backstep a lot, right?
Yeah, you can't really backstep against Ivy though, right?
Nah, but you can kind of control, I think, the pace of the match with like, if your opponent is showing that they don't want to like zone you for 6 years, because at some point, I guess, I feel like at some point, like almost every Ivy's like, well, I can't do this forever, can I? If they're not getting hits, right? You can still
I don't know, because it also depends on if the Ivy player isn't getting hit, then I would have to wonder exactly what the problem-solving technique there is, right? Because you're not, so in the context that you described, the Ivy player is attempting to zone out and isn't getting any hits.
Yeah.
So the question is, like, do you just decide to go with something, like, if you're not actually getting hit yourself, then it's kind of a null-sum game, and you can still technically try to figure it out from the keep-out scenario. Now, on a stage like this, I don't really know if that's going to be all that possible. But if you get into an Indian Force situation, even if you're not getting hits, I think it's probably still best to try and figure out why you aren't, rather than switch it up to something that will potentially be more dangerous.
True.
Guys, Reversal Edge. Didn't we see this the last time that I commentated? And YoRHa spent the entire time getting annihilated by Reversal Edge until like the second game where suddenly he was getting huge damage. for
Yeah.
like RE cancels and stuff.
Quite literally, yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. Right, good mix there. Yeah, beep beep. Oh, an overkill? Cute.
That's just continuing the combo, really. Okay, yeah, there's the kind of punish that I think you get from 668 hold. Again, I don't know if the damage is really worth it. You do get this Hoki.
Yeah, you're getting the opportunity to get it, and I think that's the most important part. Nice block, but
Punish,
not a
yeah.
punish to be
I have
be
no
seen.
idea how IV punishes something like that.
It's like
Good
minus
punish on the
20.
AA as well.
He just like hit him, right? Oh, what the heck? That was
Well,
like
you're
right
in
behind.
crouch, right? So it's not the easiest.
That's true.
That was a hell of a way to deal with that unblockable situation. As I was watching the animation, I thought, wow, he actually might get hit by this just because he doesn't have anywhere to go.
Goes with double A's.
It's important to note, Infectious presented the reversal edge as an option at the beginning part of this game, and YoRHa just went with an option that would have lost yet again to the reversal edge. So if I'm Infectious, I'm thinking just continue with the reversal edge. There's no reason to pre-adapt to it.
Just because like the last time he was playing this matchup, it was like he was playing against a 6-bar Infectious. He always had meter.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go here.
Now, yeah, here we go. How do you
I think
get back
reverse.
in, though?
Oh,
Okay,
gets
well,
in.
I guess if Infectious just provides it to you, then I guess you're fine.
There it is. Okay, getting some good meter, but getting comboed. Oh, nice roll.
That did not work out. Infectious with the Soul Charge activation. Are we going to see a lot of chip damage, or are we actually going to get a hit here? No, okay.
Oh, even better.
If YoRHa just provides it to you, then YoRHa provides it to you.
There it is. On a silver platter.
2-2A plus B. It's a pretty good move.
Pretty good move. Good against AGS too, apparently. Okay, gets that 4 for B. Yeah, it's definitely a tool that's becoming a
Wow.
thing
The
significant.
tech forward 6-6A hold. That was surprising. There we go. There's the option.
Yeah.
The reversal edge. It's a good amount of damage. It is like the one time that I think 2B gets the amount of damage that she deserves.
Double
Will
A,
Infectious
backing up.
decide to spend bar for this round? If he decides not to, okay, well now I think you definitely should, just because you just got a bunch.
Yeah, just
And
soul
there's
charge
no
now.
harm
It's
in not doing
free
it.
econ. Yeah, can't spend it. Oh, even better.
Oh wow, that's
well-
kind of tough. I can understand doing this just because I can't think of a whiff punish that definitely would have killed in that scenario, but it does put you in a pretty rough position for the last round.
Till our day
2B Soul Charge is awfully uninteractive, so if you get going, then you can certainly continue. But Infectious is going to have a lot of push-out buttons. Going to be difficult to get that going, not to mention you're going to run into 2-2A plus B again, probably.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There it is. Back. I feel like you
Ton
should
of
be
chip
starting to
damage there.
GI that string a little bit, just to...
It's so
add to my
risky,
game.
though. It's so risky.
Uh-oh. I don't think he, in any universe, was thinking, like, I should maybe have blocked that. Oh, okay, good soul charge here.
Yeah, but like, how are you going to deal with this other one? Yeah.
Gonna try to chase her down, good step.
No way, Jose. And winning with Ivy on this stage against 2B,
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
it's pretty nice, because you can definitely get a worse stage.
Yeah. Ivy would, I would imagine, prefer having open ring outs as well.
Yeah, I would think so too.
So, like, say if you got Keelik stage or something, you'd be like, oh, I'm even happier. But this one seems to be quite serviceable for Infectious, and he's just getting a lot of leverage off of that. Oh, it doesn't get the lethal hit there.
Yeah. 2-2A lethal hit is very inconsistent. It's always frustrating. Good punish. Ooh, falls for the tech trap here.
Yeah.
Kind of had to stay on the ground and eat it. Oh, wow. Actually got past that command grab. YoRHa was also not expecting that.
Oh, he gets in
Wow,
the dead zone with the backswing into there. Uh-oh. The double A.
Infectious is mashing his face off right now. We're doing some tech forward AAs. 6 BBs. It's up to YoRHa to start doing meaty attacks. The reason why it's working, right, is because the stage 1 Yomi is for YoRHa to just go with set play, but that set play loses to reversal edge. Now it appears that YoRHa is trying to beat out the reversal edge, which in turn allows Infectious to be more aggressive on Wake Up with just regular buttons.
That's definitely what seems to be happening here. Okay, 4-4-B into the chest. Walking back. Nice punish there.
Yeah, I do like those 4-for-Bs. You were talking about that before. Now we've got the side steps to deal with some of these verticals. That's not going to do it just yet, but awfully close.
Whoa!
Okay, double
Beast.
counter hit.
B6. Never see that move.
Yeah. Maybe it becomes a media attack specifically within that stage positioning where there's like less pushback on the combo.
Yeah.
Good punish on that 2-2K block.
Gets behind there. Oh, I couldn't believe that retract actually.
3KK retracts a hell of a lot.
Yeah, no
I'm
kidding.
not surprised.
Pop, pop, pop.
Down
The
hit.
gnome comes out. It's got full
Lots
meter.
of meter for both players. Boy, YoRHa has not had a lot of success in this Oki situation. He has really been eating at him.
Dude,
Okay,
soul
but how are you
charge.
gonna do the rest of this? Okay, yeah, definitely appropriate to soul charge here. Question for YoRHa is how he's gonna spend his bar. Because just activating soul charge, I don't know. It's gonna be rough to like establish your pressure.
Oh,
Boy, that is like the
man.
15th 2-2B.
Yeah, like 2-2B is
Disconnected.
like this unblockable move at this point. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
You
There
block
we go,
one
though.
2-2K and Infectious is like, okay, well, if that's what you're interested in doing, then I guess I'll do the opposite.
He tries to go for the backswing blow, but gets cooked outside of it. Ooh, there we go.
Yet again, but is not going to get the lethal hit that needs to
Yeah.
be back turned.
Fortunate. Okay.
Oh, jump E! That can't be what Infectious wanted.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, we almost
Boy.
whip punished it too. Damn.
YoRHa just barely getting out of there. Had Infectious done 2-2B there, it would have worked again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
he catches this.
Wow.
Okay.
Good restraint.
Nothing.
Oh, get something out the second part of the string. But you
Yeah,
can't do that to... Oh, what did he do?
It's okay, just get out of there. No, this is actually
Oh,
going to be punished.
no.
He's going to get bar out of this too.
Oh,
Wow. Decides
great
no,
reset.
I respect it. It makes sense.
That's actually pretty smart. Okay, not dead yet, though. 6B. Tries it again. Kind of catches the
Trying to
opponent
make
off
it
guard with
awkward
that.
and everything, but it's going to be kind of difficult. Oh, he did. Oh,
my
man.
God.
YoRHa went
Oh.
out of his... that's a shame. He 100% called the reversal edge, but he got stuck in crouch.
Yeah.
And it made his punish just not enough.
Just not enough. That hurts, man. Oh, my God. Oh, I felt like my heart break a little bit inside. One of the valves came off from experiencing that one moment where he was that close. He had the right idea and everything, but just the execution just a little off. BRB, I need to get some water.
Well, now what am I going to do? Oh, Chunk is here. Okay, I guess that's okay.
It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. All right, they're gonna go there, and they're gonna go fight. Which one's Tuzo?
Well, now what are we going to do?
We can talk about events that are coming up.
I don't know about any events that are coming up. In fact, I'm like 100% confident that you don't even know any events that are coming up.
I know of some. I just can't see
Nah,
the
I doubt it.
screen to actually remember them because I'm.
Well, it sounds
doing
like
the
this setup
Parsec
that I
magic.
made was just completely useless.
But I know the nearest one. This weekend is Texas Showdown, right? Right? Where's
Are you
the
asking
slide?
me?
Kind of. Oh
Well,
no! Next
I do
dimension.
believe I set myself up by saying that I am unaware of any events that are coming up, and I bet that none of them exist.
No. Yeah, I forgot the next dimension, which is a I guess a local event over in Valley Stream in New York. I guess that's going to be happening this weekend. They're running a bunch of 3D fighters, Tekken 8, Virtua Fighter 5. I guess not Revo, the actual Ultimate Showdown. I guess. As well as SoulCalibur 6 and SoulCalibur 2. That is an event going on. And then let me scroll through this.
Is it going to be Revo? Are you going to play it on PC?
Oh, yeah, Texas Showdown is this weekend. So yeah, Texas Showdown will be happening over in Houston, Texas. Over the weekend, SoulCalibur 6 will be a game that you'll be played there. I imagine there will be a stream of something. Hopefully top 8, at least top 4 probably. I don't think we'll get to see any streamed pool matches, but yeah, I'll try and keep. I know Nemo said he's going, so I'll try and keep in contact with him, see if I can get some info. But yeah, that's happening this weekend. In addition to the one I already just forgot. Man, I'm messing up. Also, oh, this one already happened. Oh, RIP. Well, I didn't.
Yeah, rips. Sorry, it happened already, but it's cool. It's cool anyway.
It is still cool.
Go check out the VOD there. Because it is really funny to watch people play old Caliber and be like, wow, this game's pretty interesting. It is cool though. It's nice to see that those guys are keeping it alive over there on arcade hardware, no less. That's a real tough ask.
Damn, on arcade?
Yeah, that's on like actual hard, not like Naomi boards and stuff like that, or whatever the. I think it was a System 573. I'm not sure. No, wait, that's Konami. I'm so stupid. It's probably Naomi. I have to double check though. I don't know exactly what hardware SC1 through 3 run off of.
Yeah, no clue. And then let's see. Also coming up in Slashback is in April, but there's no Caliber at Slashback.
But there is anime.
There is anime. There's a lot of anime fighters at Slashback, including Gundam Versus.
Yeah, which is actually a anime fighter.
Yeah, such a crazy game to watch. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm still changing the scoreboard. 1 sec. This is Incendiate versus Ruber.
Xianghua.
Arguably, what Grand Finals is going to be like as well.
A possibility.
Yeah.
I'm going to bet that Ruber wins this, just because out of the two of them, I think Ruber's the one that's been practicing more often. However, if I am wrong, I wouldn't entirely be surprised,
Let's do this.
as it seems Ruber's the man to beat at the moment.
He did win last week.
Really is a shame that Ruber came into the scene after it died.
Yeah.
I would have been, like, I think he's gone to, like, 2 tournaments. I know he went to 1 EVO,
Yes.
and he did fine.
Very well.
But, man, I really would have loved to see what it would have been like for him to be the US Hilde player when we had a tournament scene that was pretty strong. Wow, what a challenge on that 6A. The C5A. To try and catch in between the 6XBB.
Yeah, that was actually insane.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Here's somebody who's doing the proper Hilde counterplay. Now what are you gonna do, Ruber? All that stuff I said about you was all bullshit. You're actually a dumb motherfucker. And
You should have
you're
stayed
gonna
dead
lose.
when the game was dead.
Yeah, RuberBeefMan, more like you suck. Wow, that could have been a lot better.
Man,
I don't know. It's over. It's past 11 o'clock.
I got
That's
you.
the
I
best
got.
excuse I've got. That's my bad, guys.
That's a good excuse. I'll tell you. You know what? You're a trooper. You showed up. There's, you know, for this stuff. Sorry, yeah. I'm doing my part.
I hate that nobody knows that movie's supposed to be a parody nowadays.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Everybody just thinks it's about like really cool people beating bugs. That's all there is to it. I'm like, come on, guys. Like,
Just come on, guys.
pretty straightforward.
I mean, heck, they made the video. Somebody made a parody of it as a video game, and it
Yeah,
became
yeah.
like the top video game. Even though it's like, hey, this is, if only fascism had the real enemy to fight, right, guys?
I want to mention something that I think is kind of interesting in this matchup. Is that you know that terrible scenario where you're dead to Xianghua CE and you realize you can't do anything that's even lightly like interesting. You just have to do like Hori mids and that's it. And it's really tough to beat a Xianghua player when you're in that position. Hilde might be the best character in the whole game at limiting themselves to only Hori mids.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm not even sure Ruber is aware of how rough it is for us lowly people out here trying to deal with Xianghua.
And it seems to be his old main, so should know something,
That
right?
is true. That is true. Size has been sold. Yeah, Incendiate's been a lot of soul charges. I don't hate any of them. I just think that it's interesting.
I think he knows. He's been playing Grand Blue. He's used to being in a situation where you're just freaking dead, like in a second. He wants the liberty of this game to play neutral. So he takes his card and gets out.
I think Ruber is dead to CE at the moment, but I guess we don't really have to worry about it. Ruber ends up clutching it out. Incendiate being very aggressive in specific situations, which is definitely the smartest play for a matchup like this. Ruber screws up his charge position.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like that did not look like what he wanted.
Okay, Soul Charge, Hilde Soul Charge, pretty uninteresting.
This is the
Probably
battle of
just using it as a
two.
get up tool.
It's kind of the battle of the uninteresting soul charges, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I would say that Xianghua's is actually probably better than Hilda's. It's just that it goes away so soon.
It's so tight. Oh, he almost got it, but not quite out of range. Okay, 3K. Oh,
Okay,
let's
he's
get the
not
wall
dead to
spot.
CE. This is the time to make A. Yeah, definitely the time for to spend Soul Charge.
This is a good position though, because he has access to CE as well. So one poke into. Oh, memes.
He's kind of near the wall. What? Ruber kind of near the wall. Okay.
Oh, nice 2A check.
By the way, I just want to say, I don't know how many times I've said it on this stream, other streams, or what have you, but I always talk about spending meter aggressively against Xianghua, right? And remember how, despite the meter disadvantage, Ruber ended up spending his one soul charge for the round near the very, very beginning, when he did not have a life disparity he had to worry about. I definitely think that's the best play. And I really hope that more people end up doing stuff like that.
What's kind of crazy is that like the discourse around Tekken is about how this like soul charge-esque mechanic is a problem, and yet here we are talking about people not using it early enough because it comes.
Yeah, I mean, if we're dealing with a game that clearly wants us to press soul charge, then we have to play the game that we decided to play. We can't just ignore it.
But that's the thing, is like a lot of people like
that's the way it is.
abandon it because they want to use it almost exclusively as a defensive tool.
As like a comeback mechanic, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not the best plan of action against Xianghua. Wow, Sisus B actually catches the backstep there? That's crazy.
Ooh. Go up that mid. Tech crouching.
Wow,
mid
the
right
second
there.
A of Xianghua AA hits 10 feet above her head.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Massively vertical hitbox. All right. Catches out the red. Gonna get a punish there. Nice. The shoulders. All right.
Cindy doing like this little dance around
Take a little
Ruber.
one.
Yeah.
Get down tonight.
We have no idea whether he's going to be able to get down tonight. I'll give you a cookie if you can tell me any of the other lyrics of that song.
Do a little dance.
Oh, we already did that. That's the
Oh,
part
shit.
that we already did.
Shit. You're not right. You got me. That's all I know.
You could make a little love.
I already did that too.
No, all of that is still the same line.
I know. I did that. We're screwed, man.
Yeah, that's the way. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, there you go. You don't get the cookie. I did that for you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Everybody here is God as my witness. I do not owe Konmai a cookie.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
where's
40
Hilde with
bucks.
a $40 contribution?
There
Very
he
much
is.
appreciated.
Just in time to regret it by seeing a Xianghua CE.
Will Ruber get the opportunity to spend bar? He's dead to Crybaby, so he has to be worried here. Oh, what a fantastic
but
try
he's
and
walking
catch
it
on
out.
That was so good, the jump K. He still has a bar he can use too. He's still dead to Crybaby. It's still scary. Wow, the 3K comeback. Ruber.
This man clutched it out. God damn.
Progressively too. It's not like he spent a soul charge and then did like, you know, Aswell or Mina stuff where it's just like, well, you're just wrong 3 times. Like, he hard called out so many different options that Xianghua would have in that spot.
This game's so sick, dude.
Continuously, one after the other. Very good. And didn't spend the bar on top of things. Like, didn't even have to spend the bar for something like that. That's
Speaking of which,
crazy.
though, spending it now.
Well, he
good
had to
choice.
spend the bar here, yeah. Oh, 2
all.
is not what he wanted.
Yeah, you want something thicker. Okay.
Ugh, don't say that.
Okay. He's in.
Huge counter hit combo.
Little small pokes. Keeping it small. But with throw. No AAB. Goes up with the throw. Not gonna
This is
kill
the
again.
exact same situation.
Oh!
I can't believe that block.
Oh
That was
my
literally the
God.
exact same situation with the 3K at the end of the round, the second to last round, and Ruber was able to mix it up. Incendiate beating the mix, Incendiate beating the second mix, but it turns out against Hilde, you actually need to do it 3 times.
Man. And getting that little hop back too to get the small last poke. Woo.
1KK.
Man.
Still, 1K just in general. My vote for the second or third best low in the whole game.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. A low with a good string attached to it. Woo.
Yeah. Just doesn't get grounded.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That was a great match. I'm watching this game and seeing like, okay, people talk. I'm telling you, I'm like so fixated on like just the insane discourse and just seeing like I understand like in those in particular, these characters don't have crazy soul charges, but nonetheless it exists. There's chip, there's all sorts of stuff that apply lots of offensive pressure, but its most practical application is literally the get off me into play solid for the rest of the round. Just getting one opportunity to play small again. That's so cool to me. Like I see that, I was just like, man, that takes so much willpower because that's the exact opposite
A lot
of what
of restraint, yeah.
yeah, the mechanic is wanting you to do, and that's one of the reasons why I think SoulCalibur is such a great game. Is that yeah, sure, on paper you can say this dismissive thing about the mechanics, but the fundamental truth about it, especially when the game matures to where players get really strong, is that those are all real dangerous false positives that will get you killed. And we just kind of know it because we've seen people soul charge and then just run to their deaths. Sometimes they get to run your opponent over, but a lot of times the knowledge that your opponent wants to attack is sufficient to just destroy them.
Right.
And yeah, oof. All right, let's see. SouzouLion versus Infectious, the classic. This is a
Yeah, this might be the most played Wednesday Night Fights match.
This is the eternal matchup.
Yeah.
It never ends, but it's always interesting because it's one man playing in one of the great cursed matchups, but it sometimes doesn't turn out to be that way. I still feel quite strongly about Souzou being the kind of player that has figured out that 4KB is a really good answer to most of your problems as far as the bad aspects of the Ivy matchup, especially as it pertains to Infectious, who really likes B plus K under pressure, but it really does lose to 4KB with good timings. I think for him
It's
to
just tough
level,
to keep that type of restraint, you know?
yeah,
Very difficult
well,
thing
because you
to
have
try
to be
and pull off.
mashy with it. It's just one of those tools that says if your opponent is being aggressive, you counter their aggression with like the natural backstep built into the move, but it leaves you open to the fact that because it requires you to be proactive with it, you just get set up for bad things. But I wonder if he's going to implement B6. I feel like that's like the one thing he doesn't do. He doesn't B6 check people. Right. And I felt that that's what made Sane, outside of his truly bonkers timings, really impenetrable, is that it wasn't just like 668 hold or I guess like other, I can't remember the other tools he was using, but B6 in particular just has such great reward because you counter hit them with it and they're just like, uh-oh. They get kicked back out, way back into the boonies. And you're just able to control.
That being said, there's definitely been a handful of opportunities I've seen where Sane gets so heavily interested in using B6 and it ends up being the reason why he loses. Because we are talking about a vertical. We're talking about a vertical that frankly isn't the hardest thing in the world to whip punish either. Not even for like a Yoshimitsu player. So if you're dealing with somebody who's just hard sidestepping all the time, then it becomes nowhere near as strong.
Yeah.
Now,
I just think
is this something that he's actually talked about or thought about? I don't know.
No, it's not something I've
Time will
observed,
tell.
is that it'd be interesting to see if he can implement it as a way of just being able to fill the gap where 668 can't cover everything, because it cleanly occupies that space right where it literally hits the dead zone of 668 hole. So it's quite good in that regard. But yeah, you're right. It is very risky, and it does give your opponent opportunities to be like, well, if I sidestep, I can get rewarded by engaging quickly with, ironically, again, 4KB is probably going to reach from there too. So yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of, I just want to see it just because it's like
just
maybe the
not
one
a
extra
move
layer.
and there's a handful of moves that are kind of like that for a lot of characters where I don't necessarily want to say they get overlapped by other moves, but it's just not necessarily something you as the player are thinking about. And it's a perfectly reasonable thing. I wouldn't necessarily say that Infectious is losing out because he doesn't incorporate B6 into his game plan, because he's filling it with other types of moves. And those other moves might genuinely be like better choices for him. It's difficult to tell.
True. Yeah, we'll see. Are they? Did they get lost in the sauce? I'm looking at competitor chat right now. Squeeze it in. Parsec is getting ready things for you. Oh no, Parsec is doing its thing now. God damn it. All right, here we go. We're in.
All right, about as good of a stage as Souzou could have asked for.
Yeah, this is the one. Okay, there it is.
The 3AA straight up into the B plus K. This is something that Infectious started incorporating into his game plan quite a few years ago at this point. It's kind of a thing.
Yeah, this is a classic.
It's funny to think about.
What?
Yeah, the jump K over the 2 and 4A. Makes sense.
2 for 1A and hitting her with the cheek. Okay, the one is sweep the leg. It's like, hi. You want to see a low? I got one for you.
That's gonna be nice.
Ooh. Dong.
I'm so jealous of Ivy not having to worry about their whiff punish whiffing on Yoshi RE as Yoshi lurches forward to such a crazy degree. There's a handful of characters that have a real tough time punishing that, or at least they have to change up what their punishment is going to be.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those dudes. 6A hold, okay. Yeah, needs 3K and 3B into nothing.
Souzou's really not had the opportunity to play just yet. Wow, just immediately matching after 4K on hit, and that's gonna catch. I'm lied. I apologize.
Gets that. Trying to get the head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Oh,
6K whiff? That was crazy. Alright, Souzou. I've seen you get out of positions like this before. Rarely, but I have seen it happen. You have 2 bars. All you need is a knockdown, and then Yoshi soul attack, and then do that 2 more rounds. But boy,
well,
first thing to
he's
do
gonna
is get
have
up
to
on
like
your feet,
actually play the video game.
Yeah.
So far, he's not been
No
able
playing
to
the
do
video
such.
game so far. That is not
Is that gonna work? No. Oh my god, this dude got obliterated. Man.
You know, blockable is frankly kind of unnecessary. He could have just killed with an A plus B as well.
Yeah, he could have, but
That's
he
just
did
a
it with
classic
style.
50-50.
Now, that's the kind of round ender that gives you the second game. Like just complete and utter dominance, man. He just turned SouzouLion into a pay pig, bro. Like this guy is completely fin domed right now.
Yeah, I guess it kind of depends. For me, the kind of stylish finishes like this, if the idea is you're going to get into your opponent's head, that kind of thing I feel like doesn't necessarily work if you think about the mathematics of the game. Because if Souzou is aware that, like, well, I was just wrong about a post GI, like, there were plenty of options he could have chosen that would have beaten my option. It was just a straight up 50-50. Then the unblockable is frankly neither here nor there. And
but homie just double perfected it. I think it's working.
Wow, that's post-hoc error Proctor Hawk, right? Just because one thing happened and the next thing happened doesn't mean one caused the other one. Infectious was already winning. Like, he was already doing really well, right?
Speaking of which, he is still cooking with gas right now.
Yeah. Those who has really not gotten a chance. Oh, no sidestep. Okay, here's the chance. No, there's no chance. Oh, I don't think I was actually aware of that counterplay. I wasn't aware that he could just straight up get away from the B after 6A plus B on block. I'm jealous.
Yeah, right? I saw that. I was like, I want that.
All right, Souzou. If you had one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. Dude, we were only doing this B plus K move. It is launcher unsafe if you can whiff punish it. Wow, he rolled into wall rising B. Infectious can basically just do whatever he wants to do at this point. Souzou really needs to show him some level of punishment. This is good.
That's a good one.
Start.
I was gonna say it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of damage. It didn't kill though.
Yeah, we'll see
now
if he's able to.
Oh no, the 2A could have killed. He got AA instead of 2A. No.
Holy
shit.
That's crazy.
And that's why it really doesn't matter if you do a lot of damage. You do need to kill. If you
have
don't
to
have it
kill,
available
dude.
to you, then you don't have it available to you. That being said, it is a shame. I would assume Souzou is aware IV2-2B on block, regardless of the stance or whatnot. You can just punish with a 2A, and that's what he wanted. If he actually went for the AA and he was just on autopilot, just trying to finish out the round, then that is kind of on him. It's kind of on him for not handling the situation appropriately and just kind of pretending like he could just figure the situation out the way that he normally does.
Oh man. Oh, what a steamroll though. That was just like It was almost like he had a gun pointed in his head. It's like, listen, you gotta finish this set the next like 2 minutes, or we're shooting you in the head.
That sounds not fun.
No, that's why he played so well.
Some people do better under pressure.
And do.
Do.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about under pressure, correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't Sozu have the better offline tournament record? Am I wrong about that?
Yeah. I don't think Infectious has had much luck offline, but he was also playing during the era where everybody was quite, for some reason, very ready for him. For one reason or another.
I didn't mean to bring that up as like, you know, I would argue that Parsec is kind of the opposite of like a high pressure situation. That when you have people's eyes actually on you when you're not in the comfort of your own home and stuff. That's really where I've been impressed with Sozu in the past with regards to his ability to maintain a certain level of assuredness, despite the fact that he's a pretty new and young player. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have it today. He seems to have like really hot days and really cold days nowadays.
Astaroth.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't know. It's like he's trying stuff out. I mean, heck, SoulZouLion, right?
Well, I mean, last time he won with Yoshimitsu, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Ruber versus Rikuto.
Ooh.
This is a matchup that Ruber has said, wow, this is just the stage of this tournament, huh?
Dude, like, we're not, no other stage.
There's always a stage every tournament that you typically get, and this is the one for today.
This is the theme.
I've talked with Ruber about this matchup before. He actually helped me out in terms of trying to figure out what this matchup was like. And based on what little guidance Ruber was able to give me, I was able to beat Rikuto with Hilde for a little while in a set.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Ruber has said that this matchup is just awful for Astaroth. It's really hard for him to compete in most ways. I believe Rikuto agrees. That being said, I believe Rikuto agrees with anybody who says that Astaroth has a tough time with anything.
I was going to say,
So,
it's like,
I don't know.
that's his MO, downplaying the game plan.
Didn't we talk about this the last time I commentated? Like, when SE7 comes out, we're all going to have to downplay all the time. Like,
Oh, no.
that, right?
That's the meta. Like, you have to be...
Yeah, that it sucks that that's the case, and I don't want it to be the case, but it totally is.
And also, don't put stocks into characters that win tournaments. Immediately expect them to get nerfed. Like, there were so many obvious target nerfs after Beer League for Aswell that were like, just like, huh? Nobody was using 8A. You know, this is that kind of thing. Speaking of which, I think this is the cursed combo where he gets extra damage, right? No, not quite, I guess. It does a lot of damage,
specific type combos. Yeah, it's so rare that we see Astaroth, who already has a mess of issues, but typically wins out in the damage if you're right. The risk-reward ratio for Astaroth actually being out of his favor in terms of damage
Yeah, crazy,
is
right?
yeesh.
I mean, I think I used to meme on this, but to Lolo's credit, he has an interesting risk-reward problem in general, which is like you do have to play him like kind of like a maniac almost all the time.
All right, Astaroth. The one thing that I will say that Astaroth has in this matchup is the meter usage is not even close. So Hilde using bar and then Astaroth using bar back. Yeah, Astaroth's gonna win that exchange.
He's been beating those legs up.
Yeah,
He'll
ate
spin
about
away.
a fourth of his life because he didn't want to get Gar crushed. Might just have to eat it at this point.
Yeah.
That being said, he's keeping up. A lot of side steps, a lot of 2-2A. 2-2A probably a pretty good move in this matchup, as Hilde's punishment for her is probably pretty awful.
Okay, Soul Charge immediately back off.
Oh, caught the hard side step, yeah. Rikuto had been going to that well quite a lot. It was only a matter of time, right? Yellow Gar Gauge for Astaroth. We'll see if that ends up mattering.
I mean, he's gonna get forced to block, right? Until this. This is where he can crank it up. Nice.
Okay.
Ooh. It's be a ton of damage.
Where do we go from here, though? Back up? Okay.
Back in the neutral.
I assume
fair.
Ruber's gonna spend bar back, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
nice
man,
throw.
even for Astaroth, that's a long grab. Oh, that is not what he wanted. If there's a way for Rikuto to come back, it is definitely going to be Ruber screwing up his inputs. Eating more damage on the ground. Gets a reversal edge to try and get the meter so he can soul charge again. He can soul charge again, okay.
I like it, I
Reversal
like
edge
it.
actually was successful, and that's going to take it, okay.
Nice, good.
But the problem is, you are still in red guard gauge, and now you have no resources at all. So
Yeah.
this is really going to be tough. Not impossible. Astaroth builds bar better than anybody. Yeah, immediately spending bar. Definitely want to bully Astaroth as much as you can while you have the opportunity to do so. Yeah, and this is basically just checkmate, okay. All right,
yeah.
I spoke too soon.
Well,
Oh, well, come on. You got to... That wasn't going to break.
yeah, I don't think
Aimless
3A.
A horizontal now.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Yeah.
That ain't going to work.
All right, well,
Rikuto decides to stick with the stage. I don't hate that idea.
I don't think it's too bad. I think he's still good toe to toe. Just has to be able to stabilize when things are looking a little bit sour.
Rikuto, I think his eyes just flared up once he realized that Ruber's going to be attempting to GI the third hit of the Poseidon Tide.
Yeah.
You can try to, like, get yourself away from. Counter hit! Ruber gets his 3v blocked and decides to mash. What a
god.
dweebazoid.
Good throw, better break. And that chip damage, that's scaring, keeping all the Tekken players up at night right now.
Rikuto does have a bar if he decides to use it.
Oh,
I think
he just
did.
lets it rip. Oh, and he's dead, I think, off of
Yeah.
this. Oh my god.
Astaroth gets out of it! They just... I don't know, this combo was supposed to work. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I thought it was supposed to work as well. Anyway, you're fucking dead.
That's so funny, dude.
That's really funny.
Oh my god. Just did
Just
him.
immediately saying, I've had enough of this nonsense. You were supposed to kill me. Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance.
Ambulance.
But not for me.
Oh man.
Oh,
nice
it doesn't
throw.
break the back grab. That's gonna do a huge amount of damage.
He's in that. He's in there. Oh, my
boy,
god.
catching the tech crouch on the C5A too.
Oh, this is awakened.
Oh,
Okay.
you were so lucky that you didn't get your tech crouch caught again.
Oh
Instead, you get somehow significantly more than Astaroth got on any of his hits. Everybody trying to use shoulders right now. Yeah, smart.
got
No,
it.
smart. It was already safe anyway. So either he was eating the 2-2B or he's eating the second hit of BB6.
Yeah.
And RE in that situation against Astaroth.
Run up
Rikuto's
guard.
woken up.
He's
Is
woke.
Ruber washed up? Is Ruber going white roses? Okay.
Okay, blocking it out.
We were trying to be.
Ooh.
Oh, Ruber
He mashed
did way
again.
What? Was it a mash? It looked like it was just a duck because it didn't say counter hit.
I saw the blue somewhere. Oh, I guess I'm tripping. Oh man.
It's weird that it didn't say counter hit though. I apologize if I'm wrong.
I think you're right, but I saw some blue shit and I was like, huh?
Yeah, you might just need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I need my eyes checked. Well, after Rikuto freaking like space
blue.
jammed him.
Yo, listen up. This is the story.
All
About
about
a blue Konmai and all this shit is blue.
That is the worst rendition of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Nah, I can do it worse.
Oh, man.
I say,
Trust me, I can do it worse.
I'm pretty sure there's a Kids Bob adaptation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where you actually find out what they're saying in the song. Because, like, it's supposed to be, like, an alien language, but it turns out that, like, they're actually just saying, like, some cool stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
It's supposed to be an alien, it just turns out they're just French.
We. Oh, double spin?
Oh,
Gets the grab?
I'm kind of surprised we didn't go for, like, a death trap or something like that. Maybe just, like...
Oh.
Oh! That's gonna be pretty big!
It's huge.
Dead to the next
Massive.
mix, and he got it. Wow.
Nice
Rikuto, his guard is never gonna break.
Dude.
He would rather die on the street than have his guard broken.
Yeah.
Okay, what does Ruber want to do here? I do see that Ruber is in a Discord right now, and he's probably mountains of profanity. Just Rock of Gibraltar being taken out here. And again, this is a match that Ruber has prided himself on. Not just the Astaroth matchup, but Rikuto as well. Maybe Ruber is washed up. Because that's what this match would be telling us.
Yeah. Oh,
okay, that's gonna
you say
do
that,
it.
but it's cranking it up.
Well, one round, right?
One round, yeah.
Ruber was doing this last time, and then he lost.
That's true. What a loser. Unbelievable.
Yeah. He has, in fact, lost a round. Or a game.
One guy drops a single game. Is he washed up?
Oh, man, he's missing his charge inputs.
Uh-oh.
Cannot be happy about that. He didn't get punished, but still. Oh, boy.
Oh, no. They spin to win.
Still doesn't have a bar here. Okay, yes, I like this.
This is a really good soul charge, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Plus
the stage positioning. Nice. More guard damage. More guard damage.
More.
3A.
More! Wow, on the single B to call it good.
Guys,
Oh,
Astaroth Soul Charge is really good. It's so good, and he gets to use it so many times. Catches the tech trap.
woo!
Shutting me right the hell up.
Yeah,
He has
like-
a bar, but I don't really know if he's going to want to use it.
I
He'll
think he
probably
can just
keep it until he needs to, and this is going to do a huge amount of damage yet again.
I think he can econ this one whole
Yeah.
way. Yeah,
Well, it's just a matter of, like, just use it when Astaroth potentially has you in a bad spot.
which is coming soon, perhaps.
We'll see. Soul Charge needs to be used first. Okay, now he can potentially be in a bad spot.
This is the moment where it's like, oh, it could go bad. We'll see. Yeah, but not with OG charging. All right.
Knew it. God, I wish that I could have been cool and actually said it out loud. I knew he was going to try to use a multi-hitter, though unsafe on block, using the charge moves, or, like, using the regalias. I thought it was going to be 3KA, but, like, oh, man. I could have sounded so cool knowing my stuff. Now everybody just thinks I'm a jerk. Oh, shit, I'm saying this stuff out loud, aren't I?
It's okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, soul charge out from RuberBeefMan. Slowly progressing forward. He's got the guard gauge. It's on
Yeah,
the
but
red.
that
He's
doesn't matter before. Rikuto with infinite gumption.
Overnight.
Is that it?
I think that he's dead.
Come
But
on,
he never
Rikuto,
broke his
you gotta
guard.
bring
You'll
out that
never break my
chutzpah.
guard gauge.
Alright, next game. Next game
Damn.
we'll see Rikuto's vigilance
That was sick.
and
That was
determination.
that was a really fun match, though.
Aimless fool. You are nothing to
Yeah, we weren't even playing in it.
Yeah,
just
we're
watching it.
we're just watching it, but I
Yeah.
felt it. I felt that. I felt the sea heard around the world. That was that was just magic. Oh my gosh! All right, well let's see. $54 in the match arena and 14 codes remaining. You know what to do, chat. And if you don't, well, I'm here to remind you. You can click that contribute button, claim the code. Actually, it's the blue one. It's right below it. Chunks is blanked out because he already did it, but you can do something different. You can do something powerful. You can click the claim code and put in a free 25 cents into the prize pool. We do it mostly because it allows us to flex over other games that have a hard time getting people to press that button. But you listen.
That's important.
Yes. Oh man. Actually, it's kind of funny because I know a lot of anime games that are like, please just click the match arena button. I'm like, have you ever tried verbally abusing your chat?
Yeah.
It kind of works better. To Riku. Oh man, it's good stuff. I'm excited. Also excited for tomorrow's Nintendo Direct, which came out of fucking nowhere.
What's up?
Right. There's a new Nintendo Direct right before the Switch 2 Direct on next week. So they're just,
Is this like a presentation thing?
yeah, it's when Nintendo just like shows
Their
off
own,
some stuff.
like E3 or whatever.
Yeah, it's basically a thing that sort of established that they don't ever have to go to E3 ever again. But it's usually interesting because sometimes if you're old, like basically if you're my age, you're like close to 40, you get something out of those every single time because for some odd reason, they'll resurrect an IP that you're just like, holy shit, I can't believe they resurrected this IP. The last Direct, it was a Lunar Silver Star story, I think. The two, I think like Sega CD or JRPGs that like I remember I never played the games, but I completely based my identity off of them because they just reminded me. They were just like pure anime protag energy. It was like an anime inside of an RPG at the time, and that was like pretty novel. But oh yeah, okay, Infectious versus RuberBeef. That's not grand finals.
Yep.
It's grand?
Yep.
No.
Winners finals.
Oh, winner. Oops, my bad. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, what about
There's
losers?
quite a handful of people who we have just seen lose their first match. So, it cannot be. Boy, we are playing on this stage.
We are not leaving.
Jesus Christ.
This is WNF stage.
Who the hell cares about Indian board if you never had to see it?
Yeah.
Anyway, this is yet again a matchup that Ruber has said is actually quite in Hilde's favor. 6SP plus K, a very important move in this matchup, being one of the few characters that gets to interact with Ivy after 6SA hold on with. Means that the far range type of style that Ivy has available to her, it's not going to be anywhere near as effective against Hilde. Also, I believe Ruber has beaten Infectious quite a handful of times in the past, so this is definitely going to be kind of like, you know, the inverse of the Infectious SouzouLion situation.
Yes.
Now that being said, this is a very small stage, so we're probably not going to see like the same kind of stuff. Hilde will just have to rely on the fact that her buttons are better, and her damage is better, and her mix-ups are better, and her frames are better. So we'll see if Ruber can overcome that type of disadvantage. Gets the back grab. I think that's it.
Yeah, but that seemed like a good way to do it. has a better command grab game, that's for sure.
Yeah, that is true. Command grab's overwhelmingly better.
Alright, gets to the spin wheel. Kind of wiggling around. Nice little jab there.
The wiggling around. The wiggler.
The wiggler. Wow, he really thought he was going to match there, huh?
Oh, he had to get a soul attack.
Yeah.
It's probably like the best punish that he could have gotten.
Yeah, probably. I can't think of anything else. Alright, again, trying to chop at that guard gate. Just raw 3Bs him.
Spamming into a
Unseasoned.
3B. Gee whiz. Yeah, not gonna GI. Definitely not appropriate to do at that point. Ruber does need to kind of like charge it up. Like, you know, it's an 8-way run move to try and get the 6SP plus K to deal with the 6SA hold. Red guard gauge too. Okay, that's probably the best option that could have happened to Ruber to keep this from being too substantial.
Nope.
Oh man, the absolute disrespect. Disrespect on you, your cow, your family.
Turns out this is the way to deal with Ivy command grabs. Breaking them? Who cares?
Just tech crouch underneath them.
I mean, for the fact of the matter is, like, you know, if Ivy gets their command grab broken, it's not like they lost anything. Wow, we're not blocking, huh? That didn't even say counter hit. I can't tell if he ducked or he just got
look
his
at this
eyes
combo!
up.
Whoa,
Yeah.
hold up. Wow.
I believe that is a fake combo. I apologize, Ruber, if I am lying. Please tell me in chat. I believe it is a quote-unquote fake combo. You can AC out of it. It's just really weird and really hard.
Huh.
Welcome to the stage of history.
That was really interesting. This stage is never going away. Holy shit.
No. We will never leave.
It literally is forever.
Parsec server is
Holy
rigged.
shit. Okay.
Infectious has had enough.
I just can't believe that we're still here. Before.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, I'm
we've been
actually
here for
shocked.
so long, it's nighttime.
Oh my god.
Nice
Duck.
punish.
Yeah, get that
That's what
step duck. I like that.
Whoa. Whoa.
Sword and spear regalia. The force
Got it.
block. To get something huge here, he gets nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely. Jack Dilly Squadarino.
Ooh, a nice side step. Catching Ruber is being a little bit ambitious with some of the ways that he's keeping Ivy out. Infectious has definitely had a lot of success so far this tournament off of this Oki. We never really talk about Ivy Oki as much as we probably should, but one of the more
terrifying.
eye-rolly types of Oki characters in the game.
Yeah, mid screen. Better hold that shit. Alright, 668 hold, trying to zone out, but then finally gets in there. Wow, okay. One step
I wonder
ahead.
how long it's going to be before we start seeing Ruber use the death trap after 6's people's game. Because everybody's kind of respecting the tech trap, so we'll see.
Trying to sneak it in there still. RuberBeefMan getting some
There's
control.
the punish that Souzou's having such a hard time on that move. Blocking it, frankly, doesn't blocking essentially doesn't really do all that much. It's really just trying to get the move to whip, and then you get a huge punish. Not that much different than what we were talking about with regards to command grabs. Breaking them, sure, you kind of have to break them at some point, but ducking them is the way to go. That's the money melon right there.
Nice chops. See,
Take up 6 hold Jesus.
Yeah. A little spicy there for sure. It's a cross chop in there. Keeping this range good. Good whip punch. It's gonna kill.
Okay. So we're gonna do that thing he does, where he's just like really good and gets a comeback.
Possibly. I mean, he's up. He's up. So he hasn't been put down enough to where the comeback I think is a thing.
Well, comeback in terms of rounds for this specific game.
Okay. I mean, he's about to figure it out. With that duck, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
There was no way he was looking for while rising A. He was looking for a command grab for sure. Wow. This round was not much of a round at all. Okay.
No.
Immediately, the comeback is no longer necessary as we are on equal footing. Double bar, double bubble, double
Toil in trouble.
Sure. There's that B6 you were talking about.
Yeah, he's trying to use it a little bit.
Listening to the commentary and having it sway his... Wow, running into 3B yet again for half of your remaining life. Yeah. He's gonna pop Soul Charge, try to like stop this situation from happening. Okay. Comes down to the Oki, no meter whatsoever. Wow, this is scaling kind of a lot, but he's still getting like good damage into Fantastic Oki.
Goes for the gnome.
Oh, definitely. Backdash is not the way to go there.
Yeah, I think you're in this particular context too. Like that works against other characters, but not against Hilde. She can just close the distance too fast.
Right.
All right.
Pretty convincing. Infectious definitely had his moments, but still pretty convincing from Ruber.
He's trying his best to get away from the forest. He's doing everything in his power to get away. It's like character select will free me from this fucking prison.
Well, it looks like earlier on in Losers, Incendiate ended up losing to NovaMage. So definitely seems like the Grand Blue has taken its toll. We'll see if Incendiate is interested in trying to maintain some sort of a title.
They're very different games. In his defense, you really have to.
I don't know. They're that different.
They're pretty different.
I don't know. If I had to come up with a game that was different than SoulCalibur, I'd probably pick Marbles.
Marbles.
It's like, you know, they're both kind of the same genre, you know?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Both have a lot of spherical objects.
No, I mean Grand Blue and SoulCalibur, they're both like fighting games, so they're not that bad.
Yeah. That's true, they both have the Okubo problem, right? Okay, goes
for a second there. I think Ruber was thinking the same thing, that Infectious was going to disrespect the string.
Oh, yeah, just get blasted from that. Yeah.
Dude, 1K is so good. He fell for it! Wah, wah.
He stared into the eyes of the devil.
Yeah, he wasn't
really did.
It can be kind of difficult for Hilde to deal with that sort of thing. One of the very few weaknesses Hilde has is a really terrible sidestep, one of the worst in the game. So it is perfectly reasonable to expect that had he even sidestepped, there's a good chance he was going to get clipped anyway.
Gets the...
Yeah, gets the media attack. Infectious getting a little bit too aggressive on Wake Up.
You gotta like slowly roll out of bed, not like throw off your sheets and like punch the cat.
Slowly roll, man. Does not run into the 3B. In fact, actually blocks and punishes it this time. Where are we going with this? The 1A is not enough.
Might be okay, but he can't lock up forever.
Oh, see, he tried to sidestep, but it ended up tracking. He just barely got out of there alive.
Whew. I'm surprised he didn't get guard crush, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ooh.
2B catch.
He's not the only one getting hit by that move, that's for sure. Alright, getting hedgehogged right there. Good punish in the back.
Gotta go fast.
Okay, spinning it.
Trying to catch up in the guard damage. I doubt that's gonna work out, but we'll see. Nice step duck. I like that a lot. Step duck continuing to deal with the Hilde Soul Charge. Yeah, Ruber immediately just goes like, okay, fine, I won't use any Soul Charge moves, I'll just go back to C5A.
That was an insane call out on that 2A.
Yeah.
Really good use of 9K there.
Okay. This is what happens when Ruber is outside of the forest. He actually has to
Let's play the
Work
game.
hard
Damn.
for the money. So hard for the money.
I get the cross chop there. Soul charge.
The cursed sword.
Kicking it out. Ooh, gets the
That's
approach.
so much.
The soul-
Oh, what a call out on the RI! I wonder if that's what he meant.
Oh, that was so sick if he intended it. And even if he didn't, it was
I don't
cool.
think he actually got the full combo that he was looking for, but still, it's pretty cool.
Oh man, Rubu looking indomitable right now though. Like a snowman.
Indomitable.
Indomitable. Undomesticatable.
Unscrutable.
Unscrutable. I love it.
Pan-defensible. RuberBeefMan, the string cheesable.
Irrefutable.
The packed lunchable.
I thought.
Oh, speaking of pack line. Jabs that spear right
Where
in the
were we
gut.
gonna go with that?
I don't know, I got...
Speaking of pack lunch, something that has nothing to do with pack lunches. I think that's gonna do it. The guard crush, I think, is inevitable at this point. Oh,
Nice
gets the
GI.
GI.
He's going for that
Trying
guard
so
gauge.
hard to try
Oh,
to work
okay, no,
this
he's
out.
good.
Okay, Infectious gets the sidestep.
All right,
Okay.
does he random stage, or do we go back to the forest?
Ruber, get back to the forest.
Is he gonna go back to the forest? Are we going back to the forest? I want to know.
RuberBeefMan
Oh,
is
no.
intent. He needs to get back to the forest.
We have decided you are not orcs.
You are not an Ivy player.
All right, here we go. Drop it down. What's the oaks? Doubles it up.
Ruber still has plenty of time to figure this out. It was a very close match, so Infectious isn't necessarily on a roll just yet.
Yeah.
Oh, tried so hard to thread the needle to get that whip punish.
He hasn't
work
cooked
out.
up an unblockable, like that does like 180 damage
The
yet.
uncookable.
The uncookable, the inedible.
Yeah.
What is that?
Me
What was
wa
that?
get the money, see.
Money, see.
Me wa get the honey,
Honey,
she.
she. Traveling my car, smoking my cigar.
Traveling in my car, living like a star.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I bet if I watch that show again, it will not be that good. So it's best to stay in my past.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple episodes like Hand Banana.
I was thinking the same.
Didn't really. Definitely doesn't age very well.
I was
Yeah.
thinking the same exact thing, man. Like literally, identically in my head. I hear it as like tonight, you. Arise, chicken. Arise.
Weirdly enough, one of the things, I don't remember the name of the episode or like anything else that goes on in the episode, but he's dealing with like, I think like Frylock's dealing with like an alien guy who is having a tough time like loading like his hologram.
Yeah.
And I will make this reference every once in a while where it's like, hold up, reap up tree. And I will do that over and over again. I don't know why. That was a lot of damage that Ruber just ate. We'll see if he can make this comeback here. He's got double. Oh! Now that's a spicy meat chunka.
Man, that is about as dangerous as eating the brood witch, bro.
Oh wow, that track, man, Hilde side
That
was
was
terrible.
Okay, double
Yeah,
loops.
this is gonna be tough. I don't know how you're getting out of this. Are you not gonna spend bar?
See,
I can
maybe?
see not spending bar just because like where are you gonna use
Oh,
it?
goes for the throw?
Okay, gets the grab. Where's he gonna go with this though?
Oh, he went for
Doesn't
1B.
space it out.
Oh.
You silly little dingus! You went with your bad low instead of your good low. Because he wanted to hit grounded. See, the 1KK, the one weakness ended up coming up.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, he just woke up with them hands. He woke up with the poured the Saratoga water
An
into the ice
individual
bowl.
hand. Wow, that caught the tech rush too. Gross.
Wow.
Oh wow, what a dodge. Now that's a man. Hilde really hits
Christ.
hard.
This chick
Yeah.
really punches above her weight.
For a character that just like, you know, is all about safety and really difficult to like get around stuff like that, also just happens to have like Astaroth nightmare damage. You know, the characters that have like the huge weaknesses.
Yeah.
Okay, we are right back to where we were before.
Okay, here we go.
2 bars, 2 rounds, 2 rounds. 1 to 2,
Oh,
here we
no.
go.
Okay, to the ground, goes for the low grab, hoping he's holding guard, but nothing comes out of that.
Like using the bar immediately. Ivy with stronger meter usage than Hilde.
So is he gonna
the
go for the
Wisp
mid
might actually be too. Oh, the run counter! Oh man, this is a huge deal. Ruber's not even going to get a chance to soul charge potentially. He's going to have to guess right on this first, and he doesn't.
Man, does not.
Okay,
wow.
here we go.
Holy shit.
2-2-2-2.
He's doing it. He's doing it. All right, do we flee to the forest?
Forest flee.
Do we retreat back to the safety of the Oberian plain? We don't. Okay, we're sticking with the plains.
The winds fan the flames. Battle 1.
Right, Infectious. Now he's hot. He's definitely super hot. And there's the P6, baby! I'm so hyped. Okay, 6 is a-hole, but immediately gets blasted out of it. You gotta be careful. Gets chopped. So
Man,
1A there.
Ruber's having a tough time with some of his ranges on some of his lows. The second you ask Ruber to use a non-mid Ori, his whole game plan falls apart. He just doesn't understand how it works. So that's not the sidestep there.
Oof.
And should get it. Yep.
Beautiful.
Okay. I think this is the first time since Infectious went on this streak that Ruber started with a round win. See if that changes things.
Oh.
Gets the tech
Okay.
trap, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Man, what a time to use that in Winners Finals on like the last game.
You know, I respect him for it. The Chud's back.
Nice
Ooh.
sidestep. There you go.
Yeah.
I appreciate the fact that I talked about people counterplaying Hilde's 6-6 BB, and now people are doing it. And I'm going to assume it's expressly because of me.
It's because of you. I am afraid.
Hey, one thing happened and then the next thing happened, right? So it's
Yeah. Nice little punish. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Just out of range.
Man, he should have gone with the CS. CS would have actually been in range.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. Exactly.
Kind of funny.
Alright, gets the legs. Pulls in, going for 6BB. Bonk, bonk. Goes
That's
for the
not the
low.
spin bar, just goes for the reset, okay.
Yeah.
No ring up just yet, but now
It's getting
we need to make
close.
something happen. No 6s people's case. We are not getting our whip punishes so far this set. And now we're just
but-
dying to Ivy Oki. Yeah, has to spend bar. But where are you going to
Might come out now. Oh, ooh, gets hit.
Took the bar away. That's actually kind of a big deal, win or lose.
This is kind of huge because it's also stealing his momentum. He's getting scared.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right,
gets to
that's
pick up.
good.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, ended up to, like, really close. Ended up taking that bar out of nowhere. That string is a sidesteppable string. I don't believe you can soul charge, though.
Ooh, cooking. This man.
What are you going to do, Ruber? Now you have to deal with basic counterplay to your character. Welcome to my life, dude.
All right, what's he going for? He goes for the soul attack. Pull in.
Ruber has been coasting.
Empty
I think that's going to do it with a 1AA, maybe? Oh!
Double mix.
He sidestepped back into it. That was almost so scary. I don't know how he's going to get out of this, though.
Okay, goes grounded. I actually like that from Infectious. Okay.
Hilde does have some good options or something like that. Okay, gets the 6SP plus K yet again.
He's got another stick of butter too. He could just let it rip.
Nice. Gets the
God
auto
damn.
DI, yeah. Alright, Infectious with the 3-0 comeback
Oh my god.
in that winner's final set, huh?
That was great. Woo! Man, that was hot.
I read Ruber so mad right now.
I'm a little scared.
I
if
would
you
be
like
too
that.
if I was Ruber.
Yeah. Ooh, thanks for the claiming of the code. That's Garage. I know because I've seen his giant hat. Speaking of which, did I get my code? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, 8 codes remaining, boys. Let it rip. If you think Ivy is queen, and that you should be like, I don't know, her seat or some shit, get into the Matcherino, pay your tribute.
Welcome to the
It's alright with you guys. I think I'm going to call that it for me tonight.
It's not
Seems
alright.
legit. It's pretty late for you. So I
not
get you.
I think overall, Chunk, if it's alright with you, I think like Winners Finals is when depending on the size of the
Oh,
tournament,
yeah.
after Winners Finals, that's normally when we're reaching midnight and stuff like that. And
I
we got big days going on tomorrow.
we finished winners finals before 9 p.m. here, so your midnight, which is kind of
Yeah,
early.
yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
Just barely.
anyway, yeah, you go enjoy your sleepy time.
Goodbye, everybody.
Have a good sleeps.
I guess I'll tweet that one thing that you guys really liked from earlier tonight. What did I say? I'll have to remember it. Anyway. Have fun
Oh.
with the rest of the tournament. Bye bye.
Yeah, I remember.
See ya, man.
Before stream, that was funny. Who's he fighting? Oh, YoRHa.
That's a good question. I don't know who he's fighting. Other than his inner demons. Oh, that was fun. This game's fucking rocks, dude. I just...
And it has chip damage on throw.
I know. Like, dude, I just, like...
I didn't
I
say
hate...
that.
I hate single brain cell takes, man. I really do. Oh my god, they're gonna play the fucking 2B mirror. We never see this shit. Like, this is so rare.
Oh man.
I don't even know how the counterplay for this matchup works. It's just because like they both do stuff on full screen, so you see a lot of angler. But actually, this is the matchup where I think everybody angler dodges absolutely everything on the planet. Like I can't think of any other matchup that's more apt to that, where they're just like constantly like getting on their back leg and being like, all right, want to see them blockable.
Alright. Wait, no, don't I have that backwards? Doesn't YoRHa always play 2P?
Yeah,
Okay, I have that backwards.
yeah. YoRHa respects Choco 2B, or also known as Final Fantasy 14 2B.
Oh yeah.
She's like canon in that game. It's awesome.
Alright, well, I'm like 90% sure this is the sides based on it, but I'll have to check afterwards.
I would be shocked if NovaMage picked 2P. I'd be like, what the fuck?
It's the the counter pick.
Dude, I'd be like, bro, that's racist. I would just hit him with it. I don't think there is a 2B salute, surprisingly, which is kind of sad.
They both just sidestep 3B aerial leap in each other's faces.
You know what I really want to see in this matchup, though? I do want to see the choke out. It'd be so sick.
Hey man, this is a I can't get banned on Twitch. I can't risk that. Oh, he docked!
That's it. Alright, here we go. Gets caught by the 2-2-A. See that? Trying to preemptively angler stance stuff so he can get ahead on the cool game. Okay, controlling move with 6A. Nice clash setup. Yeah. Oh, damn.
2B using 2B.
Man, that was... That's exactly how the plot works in the real game.
2B used 2B against 2B and it won the match for 2B.
Yeah. Alright, sweeping the leg. Goes for the 1B. Uh-oh.
Late.
Yeah, it's kind of slow. I don't think you really get away with it. Oh, that was sick. These clash setups are kind of crazy. They might be accidental, but I'm going to say they're not. Oh, he goes for the Jimbonator, gets smoked out of it. Oh, pick up. Where's he going for it?
Oh, calls out the whiff. He's going to send it. This is going to be good. I mean, he's got the meter, and it's going to help him catch up a lot since he has such a huge deficit.
Oh my god. Here we go. Empty into A+B. He's really trying to prevent his opponent from using RE for sure.
Oh, the
Almost
K
gets it.
is high enough to catch him? That's crazy. Okay, but NovaMage is going to go for the timing. He's going to win that one.
Oh man, he played that so small too. I've never seen a 2B play that small in my life. All right, 3B round start. Here we go. He's getting that AP too. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling chokers. I'm feeling it. Oh, okay. Tries to go for the back to B+K, but gets thrown out of it.
No!
Gets gunned.
Gunshots out of the 4-4A.
Oh man.
Also going for analysis points. Gonna have to hold that. Ooh.
Oh, underneath it. It is a high. That makes sense.
Oh, tried to go for the back turn lethal hit, but she got around. It's gonna.
Oh, so much meter.
My moves. You missed.
Oh no, extra meter. Both on 2 sticks of butter. Who's gonna soul charge first? Who's gonna break? Oh, nice whip punish.
Blink, 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 blink.
Will continue.
Zonk.
Right, one more
Okay,
mix.
the oak smokes. Oh, goes for the 9B. That was a great block from YoRHa. Okay, soul charge out. What is there punish here?
Oh, the third hit in the string.
I think this was the one moment in the matchup where you literally have to do 8A plus B, where you shoot her out of the sky.
Oh yeah.
I think it's like the one appropriate moment for that. Wow, I can't believe that hit air. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, I think NovaMage control over his options out of AGS are really
that was
paying off here.
a strange punish. Went for a mix up, and then doesn't matter because the RE is gonna cancel it out. He's gonna get the full
Almost
string
has a
off
stick
it.
of butter.
Oh, that's gonna kill him.
Punished. Yeah, you're dead for that.
Yeah.
Okay, NovaMage up Uno.
Yeah, NovaMage is very comfortable in the mirror.
He practically, like, next to him and Jimbo, I mean, they really built the character in the West, at least.
He's one of the OGs. He was playing 2B almost straight from the get-go, if I remember. Him,
Yeah.
Jimbo, Kayane.
SnowCal. Shout out to SnowCal.
Oh, I miss SoulCalibur.
Oh, yeah, Hooligans too, right?
Oh yeah, hooligans.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of 2B players, actually. Oh, good RE. Goes for the
Oh,
egg. Oh, my
ducks under.
God. This dude is
This
awesome. Next
He's
level
dead?
shit right now. It might scale down. I think
might
he's dead,
kill.
though. Yeah, I think he's dead.
Oh. Okay, good juice. Yeah, that was worth it.
Damn.
Until our day of reckoning comes.
Battle 3.
It's just like the plot of the real game. All right, here we go. AGS in. Wow, I like that option, actually. Huh, good coverage on 2A. Gets a nice fancy throw. Looks cool as hell.
There it is.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, it works as a punish, but you really have to call it out and commit.
Yeah.
Oh, the side step, good.
Speaking of which, his opponent committed to it and then paid for it dearly. Ho-ho!
Backswing,
YoRHa.
decay, nice. And give him the fists.
Man, it's crazy. Like, I think YoRHa's aggressive set play is like way better, but NovaMage's small game is really good.
Man, I missed it. I missed the you can fist the robot joke.
Okay, what does 2B do against 2B's greatest enemy? Oh,
RE, of course.
like you gotta try.
Oh, there it is again.
Oh, the dream. Okay, here we go.
That's full combo. That's the mid
Into
option.
AGS reset.
Yeah.
BB. Trace B.
Oh, that
Whoa,
retracts!
gets out of it. Yeah, it's a 360. That actually kind of makes sense.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Doesn't scale down that much, I think. Gonna get maybe close to the tick.
Will continue.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Tries
Okay,
to
yeah.
go for
He's got the meter.
Kizuyoki.
Oh, it gets the interrupt.
no.
And goes for the low. There we
Can't already out
go.
of that. Almost everything's a guard break. Wow, 1-1.
We are YoRHa.
Who will be the real robot today? This is crazy. I actually thought that like NovaMage was actually going to be like dominating, but YoRHa proved me wrong. His heads-up plays are so good. Oh my god, look at that. Just calling out the mash there. Got 1B poke. Okay, tons of meter
Only we didn't have heart.
for NovaMage. He's going to be pretty happy clam. And getting the REB. He's got a full stick of butter. He could just blast this and just win the round. Oh my god, he's floating like Mary Poppins.
Oh, the duck again.
This guy's D is sick.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of moves in 2B's kit that like her string pressures are like her strings inter stances start in highs.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
that's a great choice of counterplay.
Yeah, they're both
And
kind of
especially against
showcasing. Yeah, both kind of showcasing the counterplay really well. Was gonna guess right on the A interaction for YoRHa. Goes for the low, but it's a little far away, so doesn't connect. Oh, he's gonna follow the punish. Is that minus? Yes, that's minus as heck. It's knocked into a throw.
Already.
God, I wish that were me.
Initiate.
Oh, the blast it expands. Oh,
my
unfortunate.
God, just like... oh, man. Oh, my God. YoRHa's about to do it. He's about to take down NovaMage, but the 3B comes out and smokes him. Got grilled robot on the menu. NovaMage going hard. Forcing out the soul charge back from YoRHa. Kicking it out. Oh, my God. The 60B is working. Mileage gets the pickup. He's going in. Does it again.
is it dead?
He's going to get the ring out.
Is that
maybe?
dead? Oh no. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
He goes for the
no.
reset second time, but he's risking his life. But it works. Holy brother.
NovaMage saw the opening and tried to pull something, but
He tried to do something, and he just inched just a tiny bit forward.
bro.
Oh my god.
Okay, if YoRHa literally did that, saw that he was so close to the wall that a forward advancing of the AGS, he knew that he was not going to go forward. He's going to be moved to the side, which would offset him. Like that was some
Mirage
insane.
moved forward just like a little tick, just like the tiniest, like flea's butt of like motion forward, and just makes the 3B whip. That was crazy as hell. Holy god.
No, yeah, that was like I said, if that would like that situational awareness to know that, to see that, like, yeah, I'm against the wall, so if I AGS, it'll move me to the side and not forward, so I can avoid a vertical punish. Like, all in that situation, that was insane. YoRHa playing out of his damn mind. If that was
Yeah, he did AGS forward. Yeah, wow, that was so calculated. Yeah, he was still in aerial leap, so he chooses the forward option, and he just barely escapes. I just watched it again, like, holy crap. That's, like, actually bonkers. How heads up that was. Jeez. This tournament rocks, dude. Man, don't ever get discouraged by weirdos on Twitter that say, like, anything from SoulCalibur 6 is bad, dude. This game fucking kicks ass, dude. This game just, like, teabags all sorts on games all the time by being so sick. Oh man, the rare 2B mirror matchup pays off in dividends.
Fucking year 2025.
Dude, like, we're literally near the near timeline, the near Autonoma timeline, like in physical reality. It's like the year 2020, like, billion.
Right?
Oh god. Even fucking so good, dude. God damn. Every time I'm like, oh, dragging myself to WNF commentary, and then by like mid-turn, I'm like, I would like another order of crack, please. Like, doing another line of freaking like SoulCalibur branded cocaine, because this game is so good. Oh man. Oh. That was awesome.
Fake
dude.
cocaine, not real cocaine. Twitch.
Not real cocaine.
Yeah, not real. It's all fake. It's not real.
It's actually, what I'm starting is the Grand Blue protein powder. Oh man. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Also, hello Sectus again. See NovaMage back out here again. Like,
Yeah, I'm really glad to see you, man.
Like,
I
him
missed
being
you,
able
dude.
to even again play with us because of Parsec. Like, he is not close by any means, and him being able to do some of that sick shit, like with his distance to like the servers, like
Yeah, I know how he gets away with it.
over
I mean,
over the
honestly.
water, like 3 to 4,000 miles away and shit. Like, hell yeah, I'd love to see it. All right, this is losers final. Ruber versus YoRHa.
Ruber versus YoRHa. Can YoRHa do it? Can he defeat the Ruberist of the Beefs? It's being a hard order though, because RuberBeef is pretty buff. Not gonna lie. Okay, here we go. Ooh, gets around the. Man, this guy is a slippery eel right now.
Nope.
Gore YoRHa though, taking the wall though. Ooh.
Damage. Blank. 1A. Oh, 2K.
Oh, dude, he's using some pretty unorthodox lows there, but I guess like 2K isn't that unorthodox, but definitely not 1K. All right, gets the RE. He's gonna get cashed out big time. He's already got access to CE whenever he needs it, but he's probably just gonna do it with some solid OK. Not okay. Solid pokes, and there's the 1A. He's got a full stick of butter on his opponent. See what he's gonna do with it. He's probably gonna wait for like an ocean. I don't know. It's weird to say because like I think Ruber's pretty confident, but I think the second YoRHa gets a little bit aggressive, he'll be able to just kind of get out of there. But he also has a stick of butter now, so choose to and just really run him down. Ooh, nice. Let's charge into the wall.
Yeah,
Tries to go for a tech trap, yeah. Little poke there.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Tries to follow up. Only has a charge A. Is not going to go far enough. There's another counter hit.
Okay, here's a soul charge. OG chargey gets the punish there. Triple A. Forcing out the soul charge back. Ooh, wow. I like that. Actually, that was a pretty good read. In theory, and gets the knockdown. But yeah, if I was a betting man, I also thought that YoRHa was gonna just aerial leap.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Stick it to her.
Sky's defended.
He's thinking about it again. He's like, I'm never gonna try it a second time. Nice duck. No punish, but it's good to let your opponent know that you are not gonna get thrown for free. Chop chop.
Big whiff punish. Yeah, it's bad positioning. Use soul charge. Oh, guess is wrong. He's gonna take a bunch of damage. Oh, he's gonna whiff because he rolled.
The shoulder. Bro, she shoved that nerd into the locker, man. That was crazy.
Like, get out of here with that Chuni blindfold.
Chuni blindfold. Do you think like 2B would eat like cheese gyudon or whatever? Oh, almost gets the ring out there, but not quite. Just for the double slash. Nice space. Oh my god, yeah, you it's not your turn actually at that full screen. You're gonna have to be pretty defensive against Ruber there. He knows.
Yeah,
the long range game plan.
Hilde being one of the few characters that can actually whiff punish that. Sky's defended. Someone's using the signal group chat.
Europe tired of Europe being freeloaders.
Oh man.
While Hilda's in chat.
Alright, you guys gonna get their turn back using their soul charge. Oh no, there's 2 hits that string. We're finishing too early. Ooh.
Interesting.
A little bit. Counter hit. Ooh, that's gonna kill.
Oh my god. Yeah. It's actually pretty interesting Oki, because you might not think, it doesn't feel like a chibi Oki, but it is.
No, yeah, that is 100% the Oki. Okay, gonna go for the horizontal after that. Good coverage. Yeah, that is minus as heck. Oh, nice. Gets a whiff punish.
Okay. Chop across the chest. Lots of horrors going down right now.
Oh, tries, but getting the B option coming out too fast. Okay, going for the low. Covers 360.
Oh. Small game from YoRHa.
Oh, the call!
Oh my god. What's the Oki? 1B!
The 1B.
Oh man.
Likes going for the 1B. It hits grounded. You got to tech out of it. Yeah, so, I mean, Ruber just has really good counterplay. And again, just not really, like, letting himself open up too much. It's kind of forcing YoRHa into a lot of situations where he's, like, making a lot of mistakes. I think it's just what YoRHa kind of needs to do. Just kind of, like, tighten up a little bit. Don't take as many risks. Because, yeah, if you whiff and Hilde just hits, like, an absolute truck. There we go. Good. Guess it's on the low for the mix-up. 1B into the AGS. Goes for the throw. Gets broken. Pulled his back still against the wall. Tries to do the anti-air, but is too slow against the B. Okay, there we go. So he's batting down the hatches. We're good.
Swap the poop deck. Right, double A. Oh, goes for the shoulder tackle and gets absolutely obliterated for doing that. Holy moly. Uh-oh. Turn gives Stellan back, though. Not stolen, more like just delivered to him.
Yeah, again, not too much of a punish with no regalia, but still going. Oh, backs up in the charge. Oh, tries. Not gonna fall for the tech though. Yeah, I
Sweep the leg. Okay.
Big hell sweep. Ooh, is that gonna kill?
No. Yeah, full 4B, guaranteed.
Oh, okay, not quite. One challenges.
He is crazy. It's like I'm minus. It's my turn.
Minus 12. Time to press buttons. Nemo would be proud.
Oh, good stagger.
There you yeah, see? There you go.
Okay, sweep the leg. Goes for the guard damage. Forcing out the soul charge from RuberBeef, who's happy to take that to the... Oh! Oh, wait, what? That was weird.
Yeah, it was a little bit of weird interaction.
Like, he didn't do the throw. Like, what the... He didn't do the attack throw. What the... What
yeah,
the heck?
it was. I think there was like some I don't know, some weird counter hit that happened. I'm not entirely sure.
I am... Let's go. All right, here we go. It's ready to cash it. Oh, get smacked down, though. Bump. Ooh. Oh, my God. He is just shoving that rod where the sun don't shine right now. My God. Jeez.
Yeah, YoRHa, he's getting a little panicky. He's got to just breathe and calm down, slow things down just a little bit. Early use of soul charge. I like it. He's going to catch the tech. Keep the offense going. Oh, he's going to roll out of that. He's going to whiff punish.
On this? Yeah. Yep, right in the back. Spinal damage. Spinal tap. Oof. Okay.
Goes
He's
for
in there.
Out.
He's attacking. He's swinging deep. Goes for the low again. Blocks it. Soul charge to spot the ground. What's the Oaks? Goes to the 1K. Oh, he's got the opportunity of a lifetime, but okay, gets a little bit. AAA calls a tow truck.
Ooh,
Oh
big
my
counter
God.
hit. It's not.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's just going to the wall. He's not going to get the big corner. The one be whiffs. Oh my God, bro.
Be whiffing. Cost the round. What was this?
I think it was. I think the 1B like moves Hilde back a little bit, and with her back to the wall, it like offset her.
Yeah.
That was a.
But also, what? Man. Okay. Rolls in there with a AGSBA. Nice reversal edge to start the meter economy game strong, getting the B as well. And to the Regalia fall, it was messed up. It's like actually crazy damage for winning RE.
Yeah, right.
Sweep of the leg. Okay, he's pissed. He's like, listen, I deserve this. Mine. Okay, takes that -16. Cashes it in for a little bit of damage. Block, block. Well, with his face, that is. And there's a step and BB. Ooh, clean. Nice little poke there. Doubling down. Just for the OG chargy. Good little punish there. RE, though, tons of meter. He's 2-6 of butter. He can just soul charge now. Like, whenever he gets in trouble, he's ready. Or he could see either. Hell, he can do whatever he wants, man. This guy... Oh,
he could. Yeah, he could have pulled the trigger and killed there.
yeah, I'm surprised he didn't, to be honest with you. That was like a free round, but whatever. He's really confident he can still weather the storm, but he's going to have to deal with Soul Charge Reno.
Gets up at the last
So
second.
3B.
Raw 3B. Jeez.
Hey, he just didn't. He did uncooked. Oh, nice block, though. Holy shit.
Aw. A little bit of... That was a big Hail Mary.
He's like, I'm going for it. And RuberBeef was like, okay, well.
Yeah, but I mean, Ruber's playing good, again, really well to kind of like force YoRHa to think he's got to take some of these big risks. Sometimes they pay off though, and he gets a huge hit, does like almost half life. Okay, RE's...
Oh no, but he's back in RE hell. Goes for the A, but the duck under. BB AAK rolling in, trying to get something cheeky there. Chop, chop. Okay, soul charge, good use of meter here. Question is, can YoRHa capitalize on this aggression? No, he's gonna get comboed. Not gonna get the wall hit. Backing off, playing it safe. Oh, but the 4-4B catches straight in the dead zone. 3B, okay, BB. And gets the low. Seal the deal, holy moly.
Yeah, goes to the sidestep 3B, holding the aerial leap, and doesn't get countered. Works out in his favor.
Okay,
It's
YoRHa. Soul charging. Uh-oh.
Oof. Goes to the low
Gotta be
block.
careful, man.
Ooh, guesses wrong. Is going to get hit for a bunch more damage, because 2B soul charge is still pretty good.
What? That was one stick of butter for over half health. I'll take that trade any day. Okay, but this is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see another situation where 1B doesn't work? Thinking about it. Okay, 1KK. Catches the timing on the wake up. Soul charge against the wall. Nowhere to go. Okay, forcing it out on the other end. They're both doing advancing verticals.
Mine is no punish.
No, he
Oh, the
wasn't ready.
sidestep.
Oh my god, he did it. He did the YoRHa. He sidestepped 3B.
He did the thing.
Okay, blocking it out. He's still got insane meter advantage though, so he doesn't have to worry. Oh, but okay, this wall might be in trouble. Gets the ATS throw. Okay, 4-4B into tons of pressure. Okay,
good block.
Blocks it out. But at the tip range, so can't really get anything. What is happening? Okay, forcing a soul charge. What can RuberBeef do though? Now that he's full screen, goes for the big stab. Step 3B coming in and cooking. Nice duck.
There we go. Yes, you get the Wars and K go for it again. Nice. Ooh, big call out.
Oh.
Just trying to try it again.
He's in trouble. He's gonna get CE'd or something, right?
Yeah,
Just
that
take
was
the damage.
I mean,
He's getting
Hilde
crazy.
doesn't have no meter, but like, that's a lot of health.
He's basically one charge A away from when he's dead. See?
He's dead. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, okay. RuberBeefMan made the mistake, and YoRHa was ready for it. Okay. Ooh, yeah. That was a risky situation that YoRHa put him in, but it put himself in. But man, that worked out. Okay.
He was full screen. He sussed out his opponent, wanted to play long game, and she brought a gun to a knife fight.
It usually works out.
Pod. Mods, remover balls. All right, here we go. Rolling in.
You can't. Half the internet will be really mad at that.
Okay, double A catches the step backwards. RuberBeefMan locking in very clearly. So, look at that. Getting underneath those highs. Okay, blocking out. He's gonna get his little punish. Shoulder check. Good throw, better break. Ooh.
See, look at that. Breaks a throw, takes chip damage, unfazed.
Unfazed.
Unfazed. Doesn't immediately go to Twitter.
To be fair, I know a lot of people who did go to Twitter over a lot of stuff for this game.
Well, yeah, we've had our time.
We weren't immune to it, that's for sure.
Gets us right. He's gonna go take the regalia off of that. He's gonna immediately spend it on the whiff.
He's zoning out freaking AGS with with charge 5. Charge 5A. That's scary as hell.
I mean, both the charge moves are pretty good at that. Like A is a little bit harder to thread the needle with, because they're both really annoying moves for 2B to kind of deal with.
What's the Oaks?
Oh, good duck, not ready for the punish.
Duck.
Yeah.
Small game. Oh my god.
Was it?
Oh my god, he's so clutch, dude. Holy shit.
Well, RuberBeef just coming in, varying that tempo, keeping YoRHa on his toes. He's not ready for the sunburst of aggression.
The small game, man, is just so impeccable, man. He's just poking, nothing too crazy. Just playing good deep. Oh my god, but gets picked up here. AGS in. Oh my god, interrupting the Mirage. How do you even do that, man?
I was say that's possible? What the frick?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that move has like a ton of iframes, dude. Like, oh, gets a huge RE though. Absolute butt tons of meter. Double sweep. Goes for the low 3 times. Goes for a mid, low. Okay, backing it out. Never mind, he's back in. Go for B into AGS. Pressure. Goes for the big B hold. Tries to get in there. Oh my god. Okay, 4C out soul charge again. RuberBeefMan though can soul charge at his own convenience, and there it is.
Yep. Oh,
catches the step.
Is that
chop?
not quite dead.
Doesn't quite kill with the beacon, but gets the 3K on the aerial leap, and that's gonna be losers final. Oh man, that was scrappy as hell though.
Yeah, that was pretty good. YoRHa needed to tighten up ship, and he did. He got RuberBeef out of the Signal group chat for a bit, and it really helped him out. I'm just gonna keep going on it because now I got it.
No, keep going with that, brother. Keep going with it. It's really funny.
But yeah, but it's like RuberBeef is. It's Chase said. It's just like RuberBeef's really good at playing in a way that really minimizes sort of like the risks that he has to take. And then he knows like when to just kind of go balls to the wall with Hilde when he needs to, and it can be really hard for his opponent to kind of get to it because you're trying to figure out like how to take risks to get him to open up and do these things, and then all of a sudden he just sidesteps you and does like half your health, and you're like, well, shit.
Yeah, but there was also a last interaction where he got like round two was just like Man, it was so clean. He just knew that his opponent was going to try to scramble him with something bigger and just poked him out of it like 4 times in a row. Just like, man, that's that kind of shit that like tells me this game is superior, man. There's so few games where you can do that, where you can play small ball and it is the absolute best thing you can do. Because everybody else is swinging for the fences and you're just like, well, that's cool, but have you ever tried beating me in neutral? Man.
Man, I would love to have the devs for this game work on another fighting game.
Well, one day they'll be free from weirdo Tekken players blaming them for everything, which is so stupid, man.
In the meantime...
like, I'm like genuinely pissed off about that kind of stuff. Like,
oh, yeah.
Especially... I know these guys give an insane amount of fucks about this game, about working on these games too. Particularly Masu Oyama and Osaka. Those guys, like, aren't just like fucking around. They really put like their heart and soul into this shit, no matter what game they work on too.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, ugh. All right, but Infectious versus RuberBeef, the rematch.
The rematch.
Kind of a big upset with Infectious winning.
There are also 7 codes left in the Matcherino chat. Use them up.
7? Come on, guys. I said 8 last time I complained about it. Step up your game. This is the kind of thing that a Tekken head with bad takes would do. They would just let the Matcherino hang. All right, here we go. See I don't know what his options are. Okay, good choice with the CS, obviously.
Yo. CS into the
This guy's
SS.
churning so much butter. The cow is disintegrating. That's not K. I like his IK use, honestly, because like 2A is a pretty integral move to like kind of like keep people in check. And he's really good at proactively saying, you know what, it might be stupid for you to try something like that.
For some reason, my brain had to go through and think of a follow-up joke to churning butter, and I found one. Churning so much butter, it looks like a Polish. Oh god, my brain's not anymore. The fucking the Euro the song contest, Eurovision, looking like a Polish performer on Eurovision. Remember that one?
God. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god.
It's like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to look up like Eurovision Poland like 2023. Milkmaid suggestively churning butter. It was great.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Goes to the tech trap again as usual, but just gonna hit grounded. Oh, good sidestep. 3B. He's gonna take the punish.
Chop chop. Chop chop again.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, that's yeah, good night, sweet princess.
Oh, going in for the left punch. Not gonna get it though.
Man, you really can't A-check this dude. He will tech crouch underneath every single one. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, just get too much of a punish. Oh, wow. Big whiff punish.
Absolutely gargantuan punish there. Forcing out the soul charge. AK-47.
Ooh.
Good backstep though. Oh, in the dead zone, but doesn't quite get the punish he's looking for.
There we go.
That's actually maybe the one character that you can't really do that to, because he's willing to take his turn back with the TC right there, right?
Yeah,
I like the idea. Wow, good whip punish.
When your best move is a hoary mid that tech crouches.
Yeah. Save on block too.
Yeah, save on block.
It's just crazy that safe on block, man. Like, I get that like charge moves are crazy, but like,
to be fair, it's technically like an I-50 move or whatever, but yeah.
Maybe I'll take it back. Maybe the developers are a little bit crazy.
Oh, tries to guess on the GI, but the delay's gonna hit. Still stuck in Oki hell. Oh, blocks though.
Oh, good block.
Oh, gets the counter hit. Oh, it's not ready for the follow. Ends up going for the throw, gets broken. Chip damage is done.
Oh, the sweep. Walking in. Oh.
So yeah, trying to use the movement to sort of force an explosion, but
I see you, Infectious. I see you're like, bitch, never run up guard against me ever again. That's so funny, man.
Oh, there's the auto GI. Oh, blocks Oki again. Crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, the spacing though. He's really threatening. I don't know. Oh, what? Oh. Double checking to see if his sword arm is working. Gets knocked out of it. Okay. Oh, 6BB. Chop chop. Chop chop again. Better wake up.
Oh, the two-way whip
gets a
punish.
big spin. Oh. Full screen.
He's got the life lead. Oh.
Oh, and he just threw it away. Fucking
yeah.
dunked that shit in the trash can, man.
Yeah.
Infectious.
Man.
Boo.
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes. I mean, like in some universes, there is a universe where it's like, oh, that's the most brilliant reverse ledge of all time, but it wasn't this one.
Yeah.
That was in the universe where RuberBeefMan is still playing Xianghua. Oh, gets the side throw. Skip the leg. Okay, the reversal edge from the past is back in the future. Gets the B. Oh, tons of meter coming up soon. Good step. Infectious still walks away with more butter to be subjectively churned by the Polish Eurovision 2023 team. Right, nice punish. Full screen. Okay, tries to try to just poke him. Fortunately, he's playing against Ivy, where it's like you kind of have to do that on a different wavelength. All right, there we go. Gets a 3B, rolls it down. The 3A zoning this time. Well, a little reminiscent of Incendiate, actually. Likes that move once in a while. Ooh. Nice throw. Better gonna throw him out. What's the follow-up? Runs up and just grabs from downtown. This guy's got huge ass hands.
The Steph Curry of command throws.
Oh, nice. Not really crazy punish though. Okay. It's not out of the game yet. Spin. Just so low. Of course, you have the soul charge.
Oh, size up. Keeps walking the dead zone. Goes to the cell sweep. Not gonna kill.
That doesn't kill.
He's got the life lead though. Okay, not anymore with the chip damage. Oh, the 4B.
Oh, that 4B. Oh my god. Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
oh my god. That made me sweat. It's a chop. Nice throw, better break. Chip damage. Oh, dump. Again, that full gnome combo with the little bit of the Oki at the end of it for borderline 50% damage. Sweeping the leg. He's going in. Infectious is feeling crazy right now. Oh my god. Yeah, he's like 2-2-A Buzz B. Don't worry.
So good.
So, don't worry. I heard you say stupid in your heart. That's okay. You're allowed to be angry.
That's what I meant, yeah. Oh, it's a 90 instead of... I think they wanted something else.
Yeah, I think RuberBeefMan was yearning for something more substantial, maybe more filling. Okay, big punish.
Yeah, there we go.
Does this kill though?
It
I
should.
don't know why I think it won't. No, it should be.
It better.
It's not like 2B CE, or if you like 3B with it, it's like it scales down to like negative damage.
Yeah.
All right, RuberBeefMan, one game away from pulling out the reset and ensuring that we don't sleep until 10 o'clock.
At a minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg. Chop. Going low again. Double lows. Tries to go for something interesting on the timing there, but does not get paid. RuberBeefMan running up, sidestepping now. There it is again. Okay, good. Good CS right there. Goes for the gnome. Is going to die. Miserable. Actually, not really. Oh, but okay. There's some interesting route. Oof. Oh my god. Could you imagine getting hit by that in real life? You just would have a spear 3. Oh, okay. It's a good trap right there. Respect it. Or 50% health already. Infectious looking really spicy. Oh, interesting. I thought he would be going for the blue regalia there in that context. Okay.
Yep,
Nice punish there.
Can't do that. Oh, good. Okay, yeah.
Good duck, yeah. I definitely saw. I see you. 1Ks on the legs.
Ooh,
Oh,
is
the
this gonna kill?
ICS. Is it
Oh,
gonna kill? Oh, not quite.
Sidestep.
3K block. Oh my god, my
4B?
hair.
Oh, okay. Oh, no,
Oh,
run up
just run up 2K. Oh my god.
2K. Good old run up 2K.
Oh. Okay,
try
here we
skip-
go.
Try for the whiff punish, a little bit too slow. Okay, and he's gonna hit tip range. He's got both regalias now.
I'm freaking out. Took the leg.
Awoo.
Awoo.
What was gonna hit the 6A was B? Was gonna
Oh,
run
he's
up.
getting. He's going for the perfect.
Oh, get thrown.
Oh my god. YoRHa resets the bracket. Infectious is now staring down the barrel of a dude that might 3-0 him again another time.
The throw hit him with the biff baff boof.
The biffity bappity boopity. Alright, thank you for. Oh, we have one code remaining, my boys. My gals. My homies and pals.
Guys, gals,
Guys
not
and
binary
gals,
pals.
Yo, man. My Kenji Lopez alt art.
Oh man,
I'm quitting alcohol, quitting weed.
living on a
And
boat.
I live on a houseboat.
Oh wait, no, he can't live on a boat. We can't do that
I'm
anymore. That's now
telling you,
cursed.
He's one step closer to being a Zizzy.
man. Oh man, we are going to the deep lore. Chat has no idea what the fuck is going on.
Oh man, I can't. One day, guys, you'll hang out with us and be like, listen to this 4-part podcast.
Yeah, one day. Boy, do we have a story to tell you.
Oh my god. All right, here we go.
Involves 6 deaths, a cult, and Harry Potter.
Oh my god.
And not in the way you would think.
It is something else, man. Sometimes when I see Infectious play, though, I think that he's on some like weird like rationalist cult shit. I'm not gonna cap. He's crazy sometimes.
What is what was the sleep cycle that that they did? What was that called?
Oh, like the half sleep cycle where like they try to like
whatever that
only
was
have
called.
half of their body go to sleep. Like there's like some creature that can do that, and like if this works, I'd be so pissed.
No.
All right, just playing born. Oh,
That's
no,
not-
he's working though.
Are you safe?
Uh oh. Oh, he's dead.
That did so much.
It's a payoff for the fact that the normal K version on stage 1 is trash. The last one's pretty good.
Yeah, the guts and the lethal combined.
Oh my god. Okay, attacking the legs. AK-47. Soul charge out. Staying aggressive. RuberBeefMan content with blocking until he's red. Can't block forever though. Guard Crush isn't that threatening though. He's got okay stage positioning. Okay, good block. Oh, cannot guard forever though. He was gonna get caught and gives him the K instead of the 6VV. He wants the overkill. I respect this so much. Okay, RuberBeefMan on the verge of going 1-0 on the reset.
Oh, lost to 2K.
Gets clipped right at the tip there. Nice, gets a little 6B action there. Ooh, pick up. Okay,
there we go.
wow.
Oh, the
Oh my god, that was so sick.
on the sick combo. Love it.
Oh man. Okay, RuberBeef. He's on the board. I'm not sure what he's thinking though. I haven't seen. It's kind of funny. I know like there's this like meme about RuberBeef that he plays really boring, but right now he's playing pretty proactive. I don't think his win condition is particularly bland at this moment. Right now he's just like, okay, now just as I say that, Commentators curse, he's now choosing the most bland option possible, which is wait for the Ivy to get bored of zoning because she doesn't have the health lead.
He's just gonna let
He's
build the
charging
meter.
though. He's gonna hit him with it.
No,
you know
my-
what's gonna happen.
I hate that.
I think it's like 30 seconds. It's been the time. Oh, he's using an A+B move though. Oh man. So we're not gonna see the crazy
Still-
UB.
It's still there. He has only used verticals. That's still being.
Oh yeah. He has
There it
A.
is!
There it is.
I knew it. I knew it.
Well played. Well played. Well played. Oh man. Okay, goes to the sweep. He's pissed. He's like, I can't believe you memed me.
Ally of the cursed sword.
Okay, soul charge out. Oh my god.
That
You
count.
cannot just backstep there. You have to respect the pouch. Right. Oh, just the strings, bro. You doing strings?
Oh, it's dead.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's not dead.
It's not quite dead. If he was in soul charge, yeah, absolutely. But unfortunately ran out of gas. The run up stagger 1A, and there we go. RuberBeefMan is up 1-0 on the reset.
Aimless fool. You are nothing to fear.
Oh man. RuberBeefMan, he was like, I am content with waiting because I have an unblockable ready to dump onto this dude's face.
I swear
The question is, are we going to random into the forest stage? Is Infectious thinking about a secondary, though? I'm not sure you would play, though, honestly. I don't know. Because like, it's Hilde. She has... I don't feel like she has any particularly awful matchups, right? That's the one... Actually, now I think about it, who is her, like, nightmare matchup? Like, who
I swear
doesn't
on my
like
name,
using
I will
highs?
prevail.
You know, that's the vibe I get. Is like, this character's kind of good against everybody. Because she doesn't have to play 3D as much as the other characters do. She can just be happily be like, okay, well, if you stepped, you picked wrong. Try again.
Ivy.
Punishment time.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh, I cursed the fucking game. We're back in forest stage, everybody. Oh, man.
The cacophony.
I'm sorry.
One. Fight.
All right, here we go.
There's no avoiding it. Fate.
Fate conspires to throw you back into the forest stage. Oh, great punish. Oh, oof. RuberBeef is just like, I'm in my element right now, literally. This is my stage. Okay, good step on the 3K, though. A little bit of life there. Soup in the leg. Infectious playing like a little demon right now. Little back step there. Keeping the pace up.
Ooh. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yes. Turns that dude into a shish kebab.
Battle two.
Oh, that sounds so tasty.
I know, I want it too. Ooh, that's a way to make you feel bad for attempting quick Oki right there. Infectious, a little bit of zonage, but opens himself up to a 6BB. And with a guard gauge, trying to push against the wall.
Boo.
Infectious sneaking out with a 3A. Plus frames. Gets that. Oh, disrespect from RuberBeefMan.
Ruby navigating Ivy Oki very well.
He's got to navigate the neutral just a little bit better, though. He's close to getting 2-tapped. Oh, good choice.
Jeez. Yeah, putting on the pressure with all those break attacks and then just one right call. Good job for Infectious. Running sweeps.
I think Infectious's game sense has improved significantly. Just knows when his opponents wants to try things, and he's ready with 2-2A. 2-2A plus B.
It's crazy that if you play the game a bunch and pay attention, you actually get better.
Yeah, right. I wish I applied that concept, but I'm about to play Inzoi tomorrow, so.
I was like, yeah, God, I wish that were me. Oh, sidestep at the second hit retracts a little bit. Oh, okay, not navigating the Oki that time. That's going to kill, even without the wall hit.
I think RuberBeefMan was put in this position last game, right? Where he got knocked down to 2, and then he came back because he's pissed.
He has definitely done that, yes.
He's going to do it. I feel like he's going to do it again. He's got the resources for it. He can turn like...
Oh.
Whoa!
Tried for the cool punish, but it was a little slow, and he's going to pay a lot for it.
Uh-oh,
Right,
Infectious is going in hard.
Oh, the people's gate!
No! Here he goes. This might be it. I think he's dead. I don't think the scales to... Yeah, he's good. Wait, maybe not. I think I'm wrong. Oh my god, just barely. But
He's
gets
gotta-
the Oki.
Yeah, he's got to guess on the Oki.
Alright, Infectious 1-1 on the reset.
There's no room for fear in my soul.
It's going to be interesting. I think, ironically, the stage benefited him. Closer proximity made it so that he didn't have to play the minigame of like, okay, my opponent is just going to dip out and not do anything and then have an unblockable that I can't react to. Good pressure. The RuberBeefMan is speedrunning this. Now he's going to lame it out. Playing really passively, just waiting for a whiff right now. Little smell. Gets the OG Chargy in there. Goes for that wild move again. I don't know. I like it, but I don't know what it's for at this point. There you go. Walks around, gets a 6 BV. Call it good.
It's a little bit of an easier input than like 6 XP plus K, just doing like 7 or 9 B sort of deal, but or 9 B plus K.
Oh my god!
Doesn't duck. You know, did that audio cue sound delayed?
He tried to punish it later. Oh, I didn't hear the audio cue because, you know, it's not this Parsec thing.
Oh, right.
But
That.
that was crazy. It's the B. You hold again. He's back with a vengeance. Like, I can't believe I hit by that stupid shit. I'm so mad right now. That's like literally the monologue, the dialogue. I could feel that. Nice duck. Yeah, I like that. Nope, most people don't duck that 2TBA. It's not very good. If you know the counterplay, that is. Gets the jab.
Oh, and there's the tech trap.
Okay, and he gets 9K there. But doesn't get him any leverage. Sword charge out. Oh, chop. BKA. Nice block there. Goes to the plus frames. He RIs, and I respect it. And RuberBeef. It's got some beef with this dude. You hit me with the unblockable, I swear to God, I will end your bloodline.
He has the meat.
RuberBeefMan would have been a perfect player to be good at the launch of SoulCalibur 6, or like the pre-launch of SoulCalibur 6, in which we were literally sponsored by Arby's. Like, unironically, the pre-tournament.
We escaped the forest.
Wow, we did. Holy shit.
Arguably,
now we're just on
definitely
forest with more water.
Yeah, better stage for Ivy. No walls to deal with. Bunch of ring outs.
Yeah, although I feel like RuberBeefMan's never gonna get to that situation where he'll fall for it, but the threat's nice to have. We'll see though. But well, actually, the most important thing about this is that Infectious now has a one-hit kill off of low grab like that. So
yeah, it makes the
that
Oki
will
becomes
factor.
a lot more threatening in certain situations.
Yeah, it makes you want to also aggress on her because like it when you deal with Ivy Oki, basically you either stay on the ground or you kind of try to roll forward. Rolling to the side seems like not to be that good, and rolling back's kind of a meme. Pop. Nice little punish there.
Just get the side throw again. Goes for the vertical.
Christmas tree gets a 1A. Oh, that's gonna be it. Like, blocked in the dead zone right there. Good stuff. A little 4B check. That is healthy. Oh, this matchup very much is like 6 XP plus K. Ooh, wow. Beats a zoning throw.
Chartier on approach, just avoiding that. So good. Okay, rolls out of the low, doesn't have to worry about it. Gets the hell sweep.
He's gonna do it again. Believe in him. Give him the Hecka sweep.
The hell shake Yano sweep.
The Hell Shake Yano. The Heki Almo sweep.
He's 96,
All
he's
right,
up 2.
Man. He's almost there. He's about to put us asleep. Good check. Oh my god, he's so aggressive that he's like, I want to go to bed now. And Infectious is just scared for his life. He's like, this mad dog is coming at me, and I got a soul charge out of here. With 2-6 of butter on RuberBeefMan's side. Ooh, the hard ass read, and he then spends 1 and calls it good. Oh my god. This dude, he put the beef in the RuberBeefMan, bro. That was sick. That's gonna be sheesh. What a way to end WNF with that. Like, just like, man, I own you. Statement move.
Absolutely nothing to say other than that was sick as shit.
That was actually dope. Holy Lord.
Yeah, that was fucking dope.
I love this game.
I did not turn on beds.
Well. All right. So our top 3 tonight. RuberBeefMan in first, Infectious D in the second, and TR Gold YoRHa in the third place spot. It was a good tournament. Thank you guys so much for showing up and beating an ass and, you know, not listening to the weird ways that Tekken, like new Tekken players are coping with their patch. Like, shit's still so silly. But yeah. That's pretty much it. Obviously, you know, shout outs to Fashi and FGC for always being there. Always go to their events when they show up if you have the ability to do so. Trust me, there are basically no better tournaments for SoulCalibur 6.
Like, I mean, their monthlies are like, they host monthly tournaments over in Portland, and like they're just the coolest, like most fun people, and like the areas that they're able to hold it in, like Chapter has such a good knowledge of like fun shit to do, and he's just such a cool guy. Like, he just wants to help everyone out. Like, it's awesome. And if you're anywhere in the Pacific Northwest area or feel like traveling out there, I highly recommend looking to see if you can go like during one of those events just to go hang out and fuck around, because you will find out that it's actually fucking sick.
Sick. Speaking of sick, obviously, we have applied for Evo side game for BIOC, but we don't know if we got the slot yet. Probably, you know, we might get it, but you never know. Space is limited, obviously, but we're gonna be at Evo. We'll make something work no matter what. And of course, that's Masters Trials April 6th on Soul Charge FGC. Hey, if you want to play old caliber, you should play this. Especially this is the beginning of the tournament. You don't have to deal with anybody sweaty, super sweaty, but it doesn't matter because I'll be there. I'm gonna be 2-2 being your ass anyway. And of course, Next Dimension, March 28th, this weekend, for some SoulCalibur over at I think it's like New York. I was thinking
New York, I think.
Although I do Texas Showdown is this weekend as well, so I'm not sure if, you know, Big Arson's gonna be there, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Of course, and if you're looking for VODs of high level play, Horseface manages probably the most up to date collection of said curated videos. So if you're there, check that out. Mix Up Leon. I really want to try to go to this. I'm trying my best. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. It's one of the few places with like a big major that actually has SoulCalibur 6 as a confirmed tournament, and they announced it really, really early, so you know that the French are going to come and try to beat your ass. Hopefully, we can send Icy Chains over there again. And of course, we have supercombo.gg, the wiki. Check it out. Fill it in if you feel like it. It's not, honestly, we're kind of not in a bad space. I've been looking at some anime games. They have kind of their bare ones. Of course, us. And then, what else do we have? Yeah, it's like Texas Showdown. Yes, Texas Showdown, and then Evo Japan, side game.
Combo Breaker.
Combo Breaker, side tournament. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think there was an error on like the start page where like SoulCalibur wasn't showing up as a registerable game on like the community. I think that got fixed. That's just Start GG doing Start GG things.
The caliber curse is real, guys. I'm telling you.
Everything. Yeah,
and one day I'm gonna go to the SoulCalibur 6 casuals at Guildhouse. One day.
We got a Ronaldo trailer before the 2X KO and the Elena trailer. Say, Jim, you're not wrong.
All right, well, that's it for us, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
We're gonna raid.
This is a WNF ending.
Before 10 o'clock is crazy.
Yeah, right.
We should try to keep the record. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, as I'm figuring out who to raid, if you missed any of the matches in this tournament, I upload all of these to my YouTube channel. So if you want to catch any of the previous WNF streams or rewatch any of the matches and see stuff that you missed, you can go follow me on YouTube, where I am the same exact name there. This is a free to enter SoulCalibur 6 tournament that I run every single Wednesday. You just gotta. Sorry, remember, I'm doing too many things at the same time. Where are they at? Oh, they're on Frano Reset. I'm not gonna raid them. Let's go raid regular Guildhouse. But actually, I can go run Maximilian. I don't know. yeah, this is free to enter. SoulCalibur tournament we run using Parsec. And I have information on how to like set up Parsec and use it in the Discord. So you can go to the Start GG link, and there's a link to the Discord in there that you can follow. And then it'll be easy to get set up. Yeah. Connection may vary. I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to be the greatest or best connection, but it'll be a lot more stable than online netcode will, and we can actually watch the games. So that's why we use it. So you can enter, try it out, and if it doesn't work, you can always just back out and keep watching. But it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for me. We'll see you again next week for sure. Yeah, next week for sure, and then the week after that first full week of April, I will be gone, so we will not have one then. But it'll just be just that 1 week, so 2 weeks from now. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna send the raid over to Guildhouse, who should still be doing their Smash Bros tournament. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. But anyway, if not, whatever. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your week. Thank you, Konmai, and thank you, JJJ, for helping me on commentary.
Oh, I was supposed to say something.
Oh?
Yes. No.
Oh. Oh, I thought
See
you
you
said you
tomorrow.
had something to say.
No, I don't. See you tomorrow at the weird last gasp of the Nintendo Direct / I'll be playing in Zoe Lamel.
I'll be playing
That's it.
Warhammer. All right, good night, everyone.
Later.